Hello and welcome in. I'm glad you're still the first person to show up to a stream, even if I am starting late. I know you probably won't be able to stay long at all, but I do appreciate you dropping by. Hope the flu has finally left you alone. Good morning, Grindhouse. How you doing today? I'm running a little behind schedule. Sorry. I still gotta get a few more things taken care of before I can officially start the stream, but hope everyone's doing good today. I saw in Fuzz's flu is still bothering you. Ah, that's really lingering, isn't it? Or is it still along the usual length of time for you? That seems to fluctuate for me when I get it. Yeah, lingering. Ah. I'm just happy to vibe. Well, I appreciate that, Grindhouse. I appreciate that very much. I got some honey with me just in case my throat decides to tear itself apart like it did yesterday. I really need to go to a doctor and get that checked. I'm not sure what the hell that is. Like at one point during stream yesterday, it felt like I had razor blades in my throat, so that was fun. I probably have some sort of damage to my vocal cords or something. That trying to do multiple different voices is not helping. But as they say, the show must go on. So I've got a cup of honey. I got a cup of honey with a spoon right here. So hopefully that's enough to keep me from damaging my vocal cords, I guess. Or whatever the hell the issue happens to be. I understand, Edie. I understand. No worries. This is a judgment-free zone. Nobody's allowed to be harsh about anything here. This is just a place to enjoy chatting, comfortable vibes, and whatever game I happen to be playing. As long as people actually enjoy the game, of course. I mean, right now we're going to be playing Steins, and I absolutely love the series. I'm happy to finally be actually playing the visual novel for it, because it is absolutely amazing. Like the anime for Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero was already impressive enough to me, and the visual novel has already gone above and beyond. But then again, that visual novel is the source material, obviously. But anyway, I digress. I'm rambling on too much here. I'll do my intro, my proper intro in just a second, even though I'm like 5 minutes after the fact here. But I will, like I told you before, Edie, I will continue to voice act this. If you're still wanting to lurk in chat, I don't know if you want to actually chat much in chat, but if you want to lurk in chat, I will still be doing the voiceovers after the English speaking, or after the Japanese speaking, so anyone that's actually just listening in the background can still understand what's going on in the story. I just gotta warm up my vocal cords a little bit before I attempt to actually do some voice acting of several different voices, as much as I can at least. My voice acting's not exactly that good. At least I don't think it's that good anyway. But I try to make a little bit of a different voice for every character. Sort of. It's not more work, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody appreciates me doing that. At least nobody said anything bad about it anyway. So I'm assuming it's accepted. But then, you know what they say about assuming things. Have some honey real quick before we get started here. A spoonful of honey. That is such a weird sensation, though. Ooh. Where's my water? Oh, just have some water a little bit. There we go. I appreciate that, Grindhouse. Yeah. If it gets stressed out a little bit, I'll take a little bit. I'll take a commercial break or something like that, like I did yesterday when I had to use the restroom. I have the actual ads themselves turned off right now, so nobody needs to worry about actually subbing to me to avoid ads. The only ads I have is that one that appears on the bottom, like that little sliver of an ad on the bottom. But if you have a pop-up blocker, that should prevent that from being even shown anyways. So it's not like I was getting much ad revenue from ads in the first place anyways. I'd have to be a much bigger channel for that to actually count for something. And right now I'm still baby small, so you know. that ain't gonna give me shit, so. I even told Twitch as much. I'm like, yeah, it ain't worth it. If I'm gonna get money, it'll be through subs and bits and shit like that. Or none at all, as people decide, you know. No one's required to sub or give me any money. I'm just happy enough to entertain if I'm entertaining. I'm just here to have a good time, and hopefully I have a good time with everybody else. Alright, I'm gonna do some quick vocal checks, and then I'll do my intro. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Hail and well met, honored guests. The doors to the Yggdrasil Library have opened once more. Please make your way inside and get comfortable as the stream will be starting now, rather than soon. Let me wait for this to finish. And... oh, wait. Hopefully none of this broke again. Please don't fucking break on me again. I had enough of that issue yesterday. And it looks like it's coming up like it's supposed to. There we go. Okay, it's up. All right, we're back in action. Looks like. Oh, excuse me. We are in the beginnings of chapter 2 now. Finally, this is a very long visual novel. That's why I went for a longer stream yesterday. I'm trying to get more in, at least on days off that fall on my stream days. So I might do another long stream today if my voice can hold up for it. Because I do have another thing to do later in the day. Another streaming thing later in the day, so I kind of can't use up my voice too much. Although I'm not required to talk too much for that particular event, so it should be fun. Which file was that again? The one that says chapter 2. Durr. Wow, I'm dumb. I am dumbs. Let me adjust the volume on my headset real quick. Ah. The dawn of a new day. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. Does it? Huh? Is that true for everybody? Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. Well, maybe. I guess that could be true. I wouldn't know. I try to keep my blinds closed. I try to keep it darker in the room usually. I love that note-taking emote. Whose emote is that, anyways? Uni. Okay. That is adorable. I need a note-taking emote. Preferably an animated one, of course, but that's asking for too much. Hey, I've got email. Received in phone mail. What do we got here? You've got mail. Alright. Holy crap. Well, I only slept 2 hours last night. I was blinded by when I opened the curtains. Oh no. Grindhouse, what are you doing? You gotta get some sleep. Holy crap, I've got like a million messages on here. What the hell? Let's see, where's the first one? First message is from... they're all from Shining Finger. I love that code name for, Molka. Because Okabe is a bit of a weirdo. Let's open the first one. Moika here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break? Okay. First message. Second message. Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but don't want to be a bother, so let me know, okay? Okay, that was the second message. Third message. Oh, wrong one. By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Bye-bye. Wow. I mean, I can understand Mocha's thing there. I don't like talking on the phone either. Next message. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you, Okabe-kun? Next message. Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. And final message. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay? Damn. Mocha's just spamming the hell out of him. Let's put the phone away. Yeah, I also like about the phone, you can actually do stuff to it. Like settings right here, you can change the settings. You can change the wallpaper, the phone ringtone, and the mail ringtone. You can actually adjust stuff on his phone. I like that. I appreciate that little touch. Just for no reason. You can just add stuff. You can just change stuff on the phone like you could on an actual phone. Let's put that away. Alright, continuing on. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. Can we stop shortening it to Dr. P, please? I know we get... Can you download Clash of Clans? Oh, no. My stomach protests, but maybe I drank too fast. That's what happens when you drink soda first thing there, Okabe. I haven't drank soda in a long time. Soda or pop, whatever you want to call it. I haven't drank any of that in, like, I don't know, a good 3 years at least. Last time I had any. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. I know that feeling. Maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off some exhaustion, if only temporarily. Yeah. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Daru's trying to fix stuff. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards us. Towards me. Yeah. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of love. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. I don't think that was the exact case there. She was a little confused about that. Time machine? Time machine? It can't be. Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. I mean, you burnt the chicken. Chicken is delicious. How could you? I want chicken again now, damn it. You have bananas, though. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket, stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change. Well, that's how that's always added on there. But everything failed. No change. Nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. I can't cook either. Set a kitchen on fire making grilled cheese once. Oh my. I can't say I've done that. I've set a grilled cheese on fire? Accidentally? Long story on that? But generally I don't cook too much, but when I do an acceptable job at it. I'll just say I do an acceptable job. I wouldn't say I do a good job, but I do an acceptable job. I mean, it comes out where it tastes good, at least. I usually like to make stuff that, like, chicken-type dishes. Chicken, rice, and stuff like that. Such a good combination. Oh. Anyway, distracting myself. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water, just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. This makes sense. Problem 2. Mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. That's a little dangerous, considering you're on the 2nd floor of this building. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. Yeah, so the landlord doesn't see it. Smart. It's only a temporary fix, though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. Oh, he will. That's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Yeah, I don't think he'd be too happy about that. Because it would fall through the floor and hit the shop below, and yeah. We don't need that. Anyway. I even said anyway. Anyway. We need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the 3rd. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave, named subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send emails to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proved false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone. Oh. What do we got here? And it's from Moroka again. Oh. Subject, you sleep too much. Nice. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Okabe-kun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk, Lamau. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Okay. And she's very persistent. Let's close that. I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moika. I never used email this often before. You and me both, Okabe. Even my Yuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P, my stomach gurgles. I mean, if all you're drinking is soda after waking up from a nap or whatever you were doing, and not have any food in your stomach, it may not behave too well. Just saying. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm so hungry, I don't even feel like showering. my goodness. I call it to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Let me guess. Another Shining Finger message. Oh, Mayuri. Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. Oh no. Alright, so I've got two response options. Spending money or food. Which one should I choose to respond to? The spending money keyword or the food keyword? Get a drink of water for a moment real quick. What say you, chat? Respond to spending money or respond to food? Ooh, arms. Spending money. Ra-da-da-da-da. Ooh, my shoulder. Give me 1 second. Had to sneeze a few times real quick. Sorry about that. I was a little congested all of a sudden. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, spending money it is. Oop. And let's see what reply he comes up with. Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments. Alright. We shall send that. Boom. And sent. And put the phone away again. Yeah, Okabe's gonna get himself into some shit there. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard.
Nah.
Hey, wanna go to Sanbo for some beef bowl? Too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... Huh, you're such a bum. What is he doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Lost my voice for a second. Pardon me. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. It just makes a noise. Ha. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if it's something just wrong with him. The large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What? What did you just say? Large Hadron Collider? Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I grabbed Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out. Ah, what are you doing? Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments. LHC for short. It's seriously moe. Recommended. What? Excuse me? You're a little weird there, Daru.
お前、人でないものにも性欲を
You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid?
ねえよ。でもなんつうの、見ててワクワクするっつうの、ニヤニヤできるっつうの、そんな感じってあるやん。
Of course not. There's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that?
そういえば少し前は工場や高速道路の高架下がたまらないとか言っていたな。
Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories on the undersides of highways irresistible or something. Whoa. Whoa there, Daru.
そうそう、あれと一緒。
Yeah, same thing.
節操がなさすぎる。
Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects.
ジャンル分けして自分で興味の対象を狭める方がもったいなくね。
Well said, I guess, Daru. Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interest, you know? And yet, you'll do anything that... Yeah. And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite. Ah. I'm losing my routine here. Excuse me.
セルンか。
My voice acting is a little off today. Sir. That name. I've seen it somewhere. Recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course.
ジョン・タイター。
John Titor.
ああ、ジョン・タイター。オカリンが言ってたのって、今アットチェンで祭りになってるやつのことだったんだな。
Oh yeah. That guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy at Ad Channel is going crazy about, isn't he?
それは偽物である可能性もある。俺が言っているジョン・タイターは10年前に現れた方だ。
That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago.
10年前にも現れたん？同一人物？
Bye, bot. Get out of here. Fucking bots. Anyway. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I had hoped that Daru would remember, but no such luck.
とにかくジョン・タイターがセルンのことについて触れていた。
Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it. There's one thing I'm sure of.
タイターはこんな予言を残した。すなわち、2034年までにセルンがタイムマシンを完成させると。
Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine.
おお、タイムマシン。まさにタイムリーな話題じゃん。
Damn it, Daru. Time machine? That's a timely topic. Alright, I gotta give some applause for that one there, Daru. Ignore the weird sounding applause. I'm wearing compression gloves for carpal tunnel issues. So it sounds a little weird.
でもそれって10年前じゃなくて、今のタイターも言ってた気がする。
But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing.
10年前だろうが今だろうがどちらでもいい。それより気にならないか、ダル。
It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru.
この奇妙な符号はシュタインズゲートの選択である可能性が高い。
This coincidence can very well be the choice of Steins Gate.
タイターって信頼できるん？
Can we trust this? Can we trust this Titor guy?
信頼できるかできないかはどうでもいいのだ。俺たちと奴は今タイムマシンというキーワードでつながっている。
It doesn't matter if we can trust him or not. Now we have something in common, a time machine.
そのタイターが言及したセルンについて念のために調べたとしても損にはならないはず。
We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Mad scientist. Oh, Okabe, don't ever change. Anyway, the phone wave, named subject to change. Experiment has had a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this.
ダルセルンについて詳しく
Tell me everything you know about CERN.
OK 僕のセルンフォルダが火を吹くぜ
Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. My. Daru strikes his keys with a renewed passion. Wow, he's got a lot of, He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
セルンは世界最大の素粒子物理学の研究施設だおヨーロッパ素粒子物理学研究所だとか欧州素粒子原子核研究機構みたいな通称で呼ばれることもある
CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or European Organization for Nuclear Research.
スイスとフランスの国境近くジュネーブ郊外にあってさ古いところだと HTML や HTTP ワールドワイドウェブを生み出したところってんで有名
It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web.
ワールドワイドウェブだとそれってインターネットの
The World Wide Web? You mean the internet?
ビンゴ URL の最初についてるやつ
Bingo. That thing at the beginning of most URLs. CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read in Titer's book. Wow, missing some words there. I never knew they were that amazing.
日本じゃそんなに馴染みはないけど日本の研究チームも現在進行形で参加してたりするのだぜ
Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too.
セルンはどんな研究を
What sort of research does CERN do?
基本的には素粒子物理学かな
Particle physics mostly.
世界でも唯一セルンしか持ってない超でかい実験装置を持ってるんだいわゆる粒子加速器ってやつ
CERN can do experiments that no one else can because they have the biggest particle acceleration in the world.
低速汎用子蓄積リング陽子シンクロトロンブースター大型電子陽電子コライダー
Low energy anti-proton ring, a proton synchrotron booster, and the large electron positron collider.
でラスボスは世界最大を誇る LHC ラージハドロンコライダータン
The big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider TAN. He added TAN to the end. Oh no. And for those who don't understand, adding TAN to the end of something is usually a way of indicating that it's cute. Basically. TAN? And then, of course, Rick, he explains it. Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in boy form just about anything in the world simply by sticking Tan on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. That's a little weird, Daru. Not gonna lie. But then again, seeing the kind of art I've seen lately about every different thing being jinkified, yeah, jinkified. That's not too surprising, I suppose. Anyway. Onward. Daru doesn't even seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
LHC はセルンの地下にある全長約27キロのサークル状トンネルに設置された粒子加速器なんだよ。
The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Particle accelerators could be cute with the buzzet mushroom. Anthropomorphic particle accelerator sounds like something that would happen in a mech anime. I mean, you're not wrong. Welcome in, Jack. Welcome in. That's quite the intro, the entrance there, Jack. How you doing today? I mean, that's you're not wrong.
陽子同士をそのトンネルで加速させて衝突させることで未知の素粒子反応を起こそうって実験を去年あたりから始めてる。
Its purpose is to smash protons together in hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experiments last year.
まあ実験開始前はその実験でミニブラックホールが作られちゃうかもって噂もあったな。
Doing well. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully it has been a good day for you so far. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiment might create mini black holes.
そのミニブラックホールに地球が飲み込まれる。宇宙がやばいみたいな。
Oh no, those mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc. Mini black holes. I'm pretty sure Titer said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true?
現実にそうなる可能性は
What's the possibility of that actually happening?
あるわねえよ。セルンが公式に否定してる。
100% that it... Well, CERN officially denies it.
もし仮にミニブラックホールが生成されたとしてもエネルギー量はすごく小さいから生まれた瞬間に消えるね。地球を飲み込むなんて全然無理っしょ。
Indeed. Let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It'd be impossible for it to swallow the world.
だが火のないところに煙は立たない。
But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Titer claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. They actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titer's story is true. Some of Titer's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten that forgotten about Titer's 2000 appearance. Yeah, I butchered that sentence. There's something important in Titer's tale, or at least I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. Oh, we're gonna do this routine again.
俺だ聞いて驚くな。悪の陰謀の匂いを嗅ぎつけた。
I mean, they already mentioned like world lines, so I'll copy at this point. I don't think has put 2 and 2 together where he has shifted to another world line. I know he's heard the phrase once or twice before already, but you know, that would be an interesting thing to deal with for sure. Little I have my own thoughts about that too, but anyway. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy.
ジョン・タイターとセル。その2つの言葉から俺が言いたいことは分かってもらえるはずだ。ああ、そうだ。奴らは機関とつながりがある可能性が高い。
John Titor, sir, you see where I'm going with this, yeah? That's right. They're likely connected to the organization.
偶然だとおいおい、あまり俺を失望させるなよ。何？根拠だと？そうだな。あえて言えば、ささやくのだよ。俺のマッドサイエンティストとしての直感がな。
Hey, Nick, welcome in. Rintaro asking if people see where he's going, knowing damn well nobody ever knows what he's talking about. You're not wrong. Huh. Coincidence. Come now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. I love Rintaro. But welcome in, Nick. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Shoulder.
もしもその技術を俺たちが横取りすることができたらどうかな。
Yeah, exactly. What's your source? My source is I made it up. Are you heading out, Edie? Or are you just going back to lurking? Either way, I appreciate you being here. Ooh, my nose. Excuse me. I'm too hot again, but I'm doing fine. Ah. Yeah, that heat. It's starting to get a little warm already, and it's not even 9 o'clock for me yet. Give me one second, I gotta hydrate. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. What if we were to steal that technology? What then?
当然だ。俺を誰だと思っている？すべては
Man, Rentaro's
シ
very
ュタ
good
イン
at
ズゲ
this.
ートの選択だよ。エル、プサイ、コングル。
Ah, there's the phrase. Of course, who do you think I am? Everything's the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kangru. Daru's just staring at him. I put away my phone, then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
お前は一体誰と戦っているんだ？
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
誰よ。俺たちのやるべきことは一つだ。
Daru, I know yeah. Daru, I know what we must do.
やるべきこと？なんぞ。
What's that?
なんぞではない。引き返すな。そこは全てを組んで、にやりと笑うのだ。でないと、スーパーハッカーらしくないだろうが。
Oh my. Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? Another mail. You've got mail. Let's see what we got from another message from Mayuri. Subject, thank you very much. Just hearing that from Ocarina makes me happy. Indeed. Alright, let's put that phone away. Get back to talking to Daru here. I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Oh, Rentaro. Me. A week's worth of potato chips. Daru. 10 days. Me. Huh. You sure are a glutton. Daru. The dive makes you a hungry man. He just got discarding this whole conversation in his head here. Me. Deal. Get started. And Daru, you got it, boss. Yeah, he's never gonna say that. Or something like that. Yep. A real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
オカリンはいつも説明不足なんだっつーの。かっこつけるより先に分かるように話してくれ。
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. Ow. Damn. That's harsh, Daru. That's harsh. Harsh but fair. Work with me here.
お前はスーパーハッカーだ。
You are a super hacker.
ハカーって言うな。せめてハッカーにして。
Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker.
あとはわかるな。
See where I'm going with this?
いや全然。
No, not at all.
セルンにハッキングしろ。
Hack into CERN. Ooh. Daru stares at me in disbelief.
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか？
Is that some kind of joke?
誰？お前ならできる。奴らの悪事を暴き、タイムマシンについてのヒントを手に入れろ。
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
悪事ってオカリンの妄想だろう。
Dastardly deeds? Yeah, you're just imagining that stuff, Okuri.
電話レンジカッコ仮をタイムマシンとして使えるようにするか、このままただの打作としてラボの倉庫で眠らせることになるか、今が分岐点だ。
We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone name subject to change become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
マジで言ってんの？
You serious?
俺はいつでもマジである。
I'm always serious. I looked Daru straight in the eye as I answered. Looks like that made him understand my position. Maybe. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
どうなっても知らないぜ。
I'm not responsible for the consequences, got it? Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
交渉成立だ。すぐ取り掛かってくれ。
Haha, he's gonna throw this in. Deal. Get started.
うは、みなぎってきた。
Let's do this.
報酬のポテチ1週間分はスイスの銀行に振り込んでおく。
And for your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. I don't think he's gonna go along with that part. And Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
じゃあ俺は寝る。あとは任せた。
Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. And getting an email again. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. Let's see what mail we got this time. Hey! Hey! Hey, it's from Paris. Original sin level rising to 180%. And messages, Kyoma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Yeah, haha. Oh man, I got a lot of things I can respond to here. I can respond to mundane world, discreet, 2,000, or interesting. Those are the 4 choices. Respond to mundane world, discreet, 2,000, or interesting. Yeah, get some honey real quick, just in case. We got 1 vote for mundane world. Okay. Anybody else want to throw their hat in the ring, as it were? Hydrate real quick. Hey, Fuzz, welcome in, good sir. How you doing? Another vote for mundane world. All right, all right. I know you said you're a little on the, you're not feeling too well, but otherwise, aside from that, like I said, I hope you're good. Alright, so we got 2 votes for mundane world. Yeah, a lot of sickness going around lately. I managed to throw off getting sick recently. I was sick not too long ago. I started feeling sick again, and I managed to kick it to the curb, as it were. At least I think. I shouldn't jinx myself. I mean, like, here, knock on wood here. Alright, we'll go with mundane world. Let's see what his reply is to that. Reply: occupy part of the mundane world? Nonsense. This town has belonged to chaos for centuries, as it shall forevermore. Alright, we'll send that response. Nice. As I say, I don't think I don't think I missed anything. No, I got everything. Put the phone away. Let me save over this real quick. Where's my thing? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Go back to the game. Alright. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. That was exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and he's not muttering to himself. Yeah. From what I know of Akiba, he's not wrong, right? From what I'm aware of it. One day I hope to go see it in person myself. That is still a plan. I don't care how many years it takes, I will eventually get there. There's a few places, of course, I'd like to go, but that's one of the higher ones on the list, obviously. Visit parts of Japan. I guess he hasn't had any excessive hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find my Yuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P out of the fridge and quench my thirst. Then I throw myself back down into the sofa and start browsing at channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Tighter is currently posting in the thread. Oh no. I'm sure I'll get there when I'm like 85. I have a heart attack because of all the noise, color, and young people. Oh no. What? Would that be considered a good way to go or a bad way to go, though? Is that a good ending or a bad ending? My goodness. Oh, here we go. We got the message board again. You came back just in time for the message board, Nick. There are far worse ways to go, I agree. Yep, that's true. You were right. You were right. Alright, let's start off with the message from John Titer. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Yeah. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradiction to occur. The result of an event, the effect, is changed. The event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe change in divergence. Divergence being the world line's % difference from the standard. And message from Anonymous. Die, troll. Claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Next Anonymous. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. And again from Kurigohan and Kamehameha. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine is a magical device that measures it for you. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, Plox. Yeah, immediately telling somebody to die. Definitely a message board. Accurate. Another message from Anonymous. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has science done, .jpg? Lol. Noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This Tighter guy's a shitty troll. And Kyoma responding. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Tighter's points have merit. By the way, Tighter, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Another anonymous message. Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Oh no. Don't do that. Another anonymous message. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. Next anonymous. What's with all the stupid name tags? Hyo and Kyoma is more annoying than Tighter. And next anonymous message. You call yourself John Tighter, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? And the next anonymous. Can I ask you a favor, Taito-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, can I undo her death? So please, lend me your time machine. Another message from Kurigohan and Kamehameha responding to something. He's responding to Okabe. You're gonna believe this time travel lol without proof? Are you an idiot? It also means that even if you change time, you're still left. You've still left your other self to be screwed over in the other timeline, which is basically Steins Gate. Yeah. 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 We will eventually be doing the visual novel for Steins Gate 0 as well. Pardon me. That will be on the list at some point, of course, too. That's a must. And back to John Titor again. I enjoyed both Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0, but Steins Gate 0, oh, that one hurt. That one did a lot of damage throughout through the episodes on that one. No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge to a new world line, call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all your memories of reading and posting on @channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. And another Hyo and Kyoma responding to Kurigohan and Kamehameha. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you closed-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Titor has to say. And then I will make contact with Titor and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Hyo and Kyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Yes. I agree with you, Nick. I agree with you. And you are correct. Such a good character. Excuse me. Had to get a drink of water real quick. And on to the next anonymous. Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me. Yep. Getting more proper message board vibes here. Again, Kurigohan and Kamehameha responding somebody. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. What does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. And then, micro black holes, lol. Anonymous, wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy? Right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? Another anonymous. I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? Another anonymous message. What the hell is gonna happen? And another one. Does Titor have a mohawk? God, that's fucking away. I'll buy another anonymous. I like how everyone usually just says anonymous on these message boards. Also accurate. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're branches or something? That's some Ava level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. Titor's learning how to reply directly to people. Is this how you reply to Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline, alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? Anyone home? Hey, it's what's her name? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Baron Tube workshop.
どうもブラウン管工房です。
Hi, I'm from the Baron Tube workshop. I like this character. Well, then again, I like all the characters, to be fair, so... When our eyes meet, she smiles.
修理頼まれてたテレビ直ったよ。引き取りに来てくんない？
The TV you sent in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up? Dara's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside.
なんでコソコソしてんの？
Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore? Not even close. Semi-close, I guess, maybe. Oh, right, Amane Suzuha. What are your thoughts on this character, Nick? Because I know you've seen Steins, so I like her. But like I said, I like all the characters, so I can't really say much because I'll literally just say I like all the characters in the story. Granted, my two favorite characters are Okabe and Kurisu, of course. I'm very generic like that, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, there's no bad character in the cast. Exactly. They did such a good job with all these characters. That's why it stood the test of time. And it's still up there in the rankings. My nose, excuse me.
今我が相棒である天才が重要なミッションを遂行中なのだ。邪魔をしたくない。
Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother.
ふーん。君たちって何してる人？
I gotta say, I absolutely love the art style in the visual novel. It is amazing. I just love the designs, the coloring, the shading, all the work that they did for it. The way, just the overall look of it, it just looks fantastic. What exactly do you guys do?
前も言ったはずだ。俺たちの秘密に踏み込めば貴様も危険に巻き込まれる可能性があると。
Told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger.
未来ガジェット研究所って言うんだよね。
You're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right?
なぜ知っている？俺は説明した覚えはないぞ。まさか貴様、機関のスパイ？
How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? I raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. It also has a lot of reading. I think I read. It was said it has about 50 to 60 hours worth of reading for dialogue and all that. So it's got a lot to it, which makes sense. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
下のポストにそう書いてあった。
That's what it said on your mailbox.
そうか。
Oh. I lower my guard. Why didn't you just say so?
知られたからにはしょうがない。簡単に説明しておこう。ただし、これは他言無用だ。
Yeah. Well, I'm following a sort of guideline to do every route without having to backtrack too much. So I decided after playing Little Busters, I wanted to do follow a very kind of generic guide. It's basic. It's a very basic guide that just tells you how to get all the endings without how to acquire like 100%. So there's no spoilers or anything. It just tells you as basic as possible. When this comes into play, do this. Lock the save here. Go back to this later. So on and so forth. Something like that, you know. That way I can keep a good flow and still do all the entire visual novel. Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me or are her eyes gleaming?
我ら未来ガジェット研究所は 世界を影から操る闇の機関に対抗し、その支配構造を破壊するために活動しているのだ。ふーはははは。
We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. At
へえ。
least they're not making me say nya.
その闇の機関ってセルン？
Is the evil organization CERN? Oh my. I like the concerned noise from Okada. He's like, what? Eh?
そうだ。
Yeah, but
おお、やっぱそうなの？あいつら抱きすべき連中だよね。
oh, so I was right? Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who used words like that in normal conversation.
なぜ俺たちが今まさにセルンにハッキング中だと知っている。
Okay, now you're just giving information away, Okabe. Come on. How did you know we were hacking into CERN?
ハッキング中なの？今？
What? You're hacking them? Right now? Me and my big mouth. I mean, you set yourself up for that one, man, come on.
いいからこちらの質問に答えろ。なぜ俺たちとセルンの関係を知っている？
Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN?
ああ、それは。
Well...
いやー、実は昼間話し声を聞いちゃってさ、ここに立つと窓から聞こえてくるわけ。
Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window? Yeah, he did have the window open. Come to think of it, it was open, and Dara and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Dara's working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly. Its tire's mostly clean. That's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
私、昨日からここで働き出したんだけど。
I've only been working here for a day, but... Suzuha opens the Brawn Tube workshop door with a wry smile.
これが予想以上に暇でさ、今日だけで 4,5 回は外に出たね。客来ないかなーって店の前で索敵しちゃったね。
You got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times. Hold on one second, I gotta sneeze. Okay, apparently no sneeze. I had to sneeze and decided to hide. Okay, cool. Anyway. Back to it. I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd reconnoiter the front of the store, see if I can spot any customers. Reconnoiter? Now there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. She's some kind of secret agent? Always with the secret agent concerns. I follow Suzuha into the store.
その時、2階から君たちの話し声が聞こえちゃったわけよ。
So that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor.
気になってついネットで調べちゃった。セルンの黒い噂についてもバッチリ知ってるよ。
I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. I mean, not for nothing, but I don't care who you are. That comes off extremely suspicious. Just a little bit, at least a little bit. Damn, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. If we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, and damned if I don't.
とにかく絶対に他言無用だぞ。
Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. or else Men in Black will raid us.
あ、うんうん、わかった。これでも口は硬いから任せといて。
Ah, yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry. Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Braun Tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either.
店長はどこへ？
And where's the manager?
たった今、君のテレビの修理が終わって出てったよ。
He left right after he finished repairing your TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, "I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school," or "My beloved daughter has a cold," with a huge grin on his face. You dote on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how responsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a "back soon" sign on the door whenever he left. Now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone.
つうわけで、直ったテレビはこれね。
So, here's the fixed TV. Hold that thought, Suzuha. I've got an email. You've got mail. Hey, it's from Luca. What's up, Luca? Subject, I made sweets. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some for your lab friends, Master? Oh. Yeah, hold on. It would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidari whenever you have time. P.S. I managed to do 10 practice swings today. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3 options to respond to. We have cookies, family, and time are the keywords we can respond to. So, what say you, chat? Let me get a little more honey for my throat here, just in case. While we decide on that. There we go. Much better. So, cookies, family, or time? Which one of those should I respond to, you think? Hydrate real quick as well. Let's see, cookies every day, my family eats some. Wait another 30 seconds, and then I'll just make my own choice then. Personally debating between responding to cookies and time. I will go with time. Wait. Okay. And his response, "You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heralds a parting. I can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day." Let me scroll down here. There we go. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you'll have to take care of yourself. I'll respond to cookies, actually. Let's see what that was supposed to say. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Well done. We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform. Yeah, we'll send that one. Sending. Mail sends. Oh, goodness. Alright, back to Suzuha here. Oh. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter.
お代は1000円でいいってさ。
Ouch. He said to charge 1,000 yen. Damn, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently it was already written out.
毎度あり。じゃあ、持ってっていいよ。
Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it away.
まさか 一人で持っていけと。
By myself? Are you joking?
え、違うの？持ってきた時も一人だったんでしょ？
Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman.
手伝ってもいいけど、そっか、もう力仕事も女がやる時代か。
I guess I can help, but I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor. She mutters, her tone pensive. How sarcastic of her.
誰も貴様に手伝ってもらおうなどとは思っていない。というより、貴様のような女子に手伝ってもらうことなど、この俺のプライドが許さん。
Oh, Okabe. Huh. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride.
ああ、
Applause.
今の男らしいじゃん。私惚れちゃうかも。
That was so manly. I might be falling for you.
騙されるものか。貴様、嘘をついている。
You think you could trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you?
なんで嘘って思うの？
Eh? What makes you think that?
それはこの俺の能力の一つ、カラーリング・ジェントルマンが反応した。
What? It's one of my powers. Coloring gentleman. How kind of name is that? Anyway. The Chuny. The Chuny levels are high. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red, then they die. What?
能力？
You have powers? Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的なもの？
Are you some kind of Esper? When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ、君みたいな能力者って他にもあまたにいるわけ？
Are there a lot of Espers like you?
いるわけがなかろう。この俺がスペシャルなのだ。
Of course not. I am special. You would say that. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
そっか、あまたにはいないのか。びっくりした。でもいるって時点ですごいな。やっぱセルンのせいで退化したのかな。
Oh. You had me scared for a second there. But still, it's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding.
でもさ、戦闘になれば相手の嘘を見抜く力なんて意味なくない？
By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all?
やっぱ1000メートル級の長距離狙撃を命中させられるとか、いかに効率よく相手の関節決められるかとかの方が重要だと思うな。
Oh my. If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemy's limbs off before they can react. Damn. Damn. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? Yeah, right. Get you a girl who can do both. For real, though. For real, though. No, wait. Don't tell me.
貴様、さては機関のヒットマンだな。
He always goes
ミ
back
ス
to
ゴルゴ
that.
というコードネームで呼ばれているだろう。誰に雇われた？
You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Golgo. Who hired you?
いや、誰にも雇われてないし。っていうか、ゴルゴって何？
Real otaku only have time for alpaca man. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why that made me laugh. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Thanks, Fuzz. Nobody hired me. What's a goal go? She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. I can't speak now. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me. I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday.
ちなみにさ、君の能力って他にもあるの？
Anyway, do you have any other powers?
あったとしても、俺を殺しに来たヒットマンに教えるものか。
Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hired to kill me.
君を殺しなんてしないってば。
I'm not going to kill you.
己の能力を他人に教えるなど、自殺行為にも程がある。力を秘めたるもの。相手に悟られぬよう使ってこそ、初めて最大限の効果を得られるのだ。
Revealing my powers would be suicide. They are most effective with the element of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know and you to find out.
Catch.
Meanie.
何とでも言え。
Say what you like. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter. I don't think they do, Rintaro. And another email. Hold that thought, Suzuha. And what do we got this time? Hey, it's another message from Moika. Por favor. Okabe-kun? Want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone else might get to the IBN 5100 first. And he's just like straight up ignoring her. That's rude. Rude. Alright. Back to Hiro Suzuha here. What was that? There we go. Okay. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that male demon shining... Yep. I jumped ahead there a little bit. It's most likely from that male demon shining finger. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how could she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it? I mean, there's no customers. The shop doesn't really actually do business as far as I've seen. So I read that she literally has nothing to do except for maybe dust the CRTs, I guess. She said she's already been out and about like 5 separate times, just running around for no reason. And Boss Man took off to go see his daughter. So it's not that busy. Sometimes I wish work would be like that in reality. Yeah, where I work anyway. Just nice peace and quiet, please. But anyway, that's wishing for too much. Back. I digress. She's there to babysit the CRTs, exactly. Why the frown? Did you get a death notice?
Huh?
A what? Just wondering. She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How could she say that with a straight face? What the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist? What I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news. Yeah, you could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
IBN5100 というレトロ PC にやたら執着している女がいてな。
Why would you say that? Rintaro, why? There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100. Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak.
IBN5100?
IBN 5100?
知っているのか？
You know about them?
あ、うん。
Yeah.
そうか。IBN5100 の都市伝説は有名だったのか。
I see. So the IBN 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
そうそう、都市伝説でした。君はどの程度まで知ってんの？
Yeah, that's... Excuse me again. Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it? Very sly there, Suzuha.
IBN5100 を実際に探し回ってみたが、結局秋葉にはなかったというオチは知っている。
I actually tried looking for an IBN 5100, but in the end, I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba.
そっか。そりゃそうだよね。
I see. Well, that's true.
何か知っている口ぶりだな。
You sound like you know something.
いや、知ってるような知ってないようなって感じかな。
Well, I do and I don't, I guess.
私は知らないけど、遠い知り合いが知ってて、それをちらっと聞いたことがあるみたいな。
I don't know about it personally, but I happen to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine, or something like that. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You think, Okabe? You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Also, on a side note, I gotta say, I also like the OST in this game, too. They use really good music as well. The writing, the dialogue, the art, just chef's kiss, top notch. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
貴様、何者？
Who are you? She takes a step back. As Suzuha falls back down into the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
IBN5100 についてのさ、興味深い情報教えてあげようと思ったのにな。
I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100.
そんな目で見られたら教える気なくなっちゃった。
But when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore.
そもそも俺は IBN5100 になど興味はない。
I'm not even interested in the IBN 5100. I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime after all.
貴様を信用できる要素が一つもない。その面白い情報が真実であるかどうかもわからない。
You don't have a shred of you don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that interesting information of yours is true or not.
うわぁ、そこまで言う？確かに私、挙動不審だけどね。
Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am acting kinda suspicious. Kinda?
じゃあさ、教えないけど、ヒントだけあげるよ。
I also like the fact that they animate the mouth when the character's speaking. I love that little touch. Like, you don't really need like heavy end animation to make a visual novel really look great, but just the way they do that with this art style and the mouth moving and all that, they did again, and it stands the test of time. They did such a fantastic job on that. All right, I'll stop overpraising the visual novel already. I gotta stop doing that every 5 minutes.
そんで、わかりそうでわからないもどかしさに
I skipped the
もが
dialogue
いちゃ
scene. Sorry about that. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out.
実は IBN5100 には隠された機能があるんだよ。
Indeed. Truth is, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. A hidden function? Well, thank you, Nick and Grindhouse. I appreciate that. Pardon me. Get a sip of water real quick. Just a second. Yeah, I'm hydrating a little too fast today. Needed, but yeah. I might have to take a break in a little while. That reminds me, I'm pretty sure that John Titor from 2000 said something like that. I searched through my memories.
確か IBN5100 には独自のプログラミング言語がどうたらこうたら
If I remember correctly, the IBM 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language.
嘘なんで知ってんのなんで
No way. How did you know? Tell me. I only vaguely remember, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grinned.
能力名サイズハング
I knew he was going to say that.
俺は貴様の心の内を読み取ることができるのだ
It's another one of my powers. The leading question. I can read your heart of hearts.
何それ反則
What? No fair. I mean, as cringe as it would be, I would love to hang out with Rentaro. I mean, that would just be a blast of a time. I mean, you know, at least before the shit hits the fan anyways. For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power.
全てはお見通しだ天音鈴葉観念するがいい
I see everything. Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile.
とにかく IBN5100 には隠された機能があるの
Anyway, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function.
AP エリアベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBN の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ驚愕だと思わない
It can decipher IBN's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now I remember. John Titor said the same thing in 2000. Right after that, an IBN engineer officially admitted that function exists.
今や IBN5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ
Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBN 5100. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBN 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. Hey, don't judge a book by its cover there, Rentaro. That's dangerous. Don't do that.
だから IBN5100 ってすっごくレアな PC なの
That's why IBN 5100s are so rare. While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBN 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. I mean, you could. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN. We're going back to the message board here. From John Titor. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet. Oh no. No railroad even. No internet. That I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflicts you see in this era. The reply from Anonymous. There's no war? How is that possible? How did CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East? Another anonymous message. What have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. And next anonymous message. This Titor guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die to fire, terrorist scum. And John Titor again. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now, that system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves, how is that possible? How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any discontent? The answer to that question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against terror. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there's no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism. An anonymous message. Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You said it had been proven by 2036. How? Next message. I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I really should kill your father. Protect the future. Next anonymous message. Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit. Now you can't tell fact from fiction. Am I right? Anonymous responding to two people. First he responds to one person. Delicious nationalist tears. Lol. And responding to another person. Someone probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right? Yeah. Sorry. Stumbling over my words a little bit there. Excuse me a second. A little bit of hydration. Going a little turbo speed here. Yeah. And then, of course, Hyoma. Replying to somebody. That would make you no better than Titer. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Titer, question. Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBN 5100? Back to another anonymous. This is John Titer plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. Next anonymous message. I thought Titer was crazy, but this Hoyin guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys. LOL. That definitely sounds like something from a message board for sure. Still missing some of the standard message board stuff, but it's getting closer to being more realistic. Another anonymous message. World War III, Lamau. Follow-up message. Isn't there supposed to be an IBN 5100 in Akiba? And back to John Titer. As I've already explained, my goal this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless. But even if one person pays attention, that's enough. And responding to somebody, World War III? Is that something I said on a different timeline? A world line? I'd like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only. Please, all I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my address once more. Oh, excuse me. 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Night gives way to a refreshing. Yeah, okay. Night gives way to a refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing ad channel on my phone. He's fidgeting even more. Now his legs are like pistons. That sounds like me when I'm stuck writing something. And I can't get past the same sentence for like 20 minutes. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. Wow. I don't think I can pull that off anymore. I'm lucky if I can pull off staying awake for 24 hours. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body's exuding an aura that says, "Don't talk to me." I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Titer just aren't making sense. Not even Titer himself seems to know about the Titer from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone at Channel is conspiring against me. Maybe when I was younger, but now I'd collapse at the computer. Exactly. I feel you, Nick. I feel you. I feel you 100% on that. But how else can I explain it? Out of options, I decided to email Titer directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on that channel. I guess that's his way of saying, bring it on. In my email, I questioned the differences between his post on now and his post 10 years ago. To get back to the whole, like, staying up for more than 24 hours, I think the best I ever did when I was younger, a long time ago, was staying awake for about 4, almost 5 days straight. I would not recommend doing that. That gets very unpleasant. But I also had really bad insomnia back then, so Hey, Spiff, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. You jumped in on me while I'm discussing not sleeping for more than 24 hours. I haven't done that recently, so don't worry about that. I said just like, when I was younger, the best I did. That's a good way to start hallucinating. Yeah, that is. I can confirm that. I can certainly confirm that for sure. Excuse me, go. There we go. Whoa, why is that doing that? Don't get stuck. Computer, behave. Oh, you are very welcome. Excuse me 1 second. There we go. Okay. In my email, I questioned the differences between his post now and his post 10 years ago. How you doing, Spiff? Hope you're able to sleep well and are feeling pretty good today. Hope you are doing very well. The current title hasn't even acknowledged the latter. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Spiff. Hey, Kabi, welcome in. I love that being my my sound alert for gifted subs. I'm gonna have to leave it at that. There's no way I can. It's too good. Oh, I did forget a shout out. I need to fix that. Hold on. There we go. I forgot to shout out my buddy Nick. I'm sorry about that, good sir. I apologize. I'm slacking. True. Every once in a while, I like to do shout outs of myself, of course. Be working, lurking while I work. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your lurk, and I hope work is going well for you, Caddy. I'm happy to see you. I'm glad everyone's here. Always nice to see everybody. In 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. Oh my. By 2036, the world is as a nuclear wasteland. Oh my. Oh, no worries. I can stop for a second to chat for a moment. I plan to go for a little while longer than I normally do. But no worry, I'm not stressing my vocal cords and all that. I've got some honey in a little cup next to me to use if I need it. So I am taking care of the vocal cords. John Titor travels to 1975 to obtain an IBN 5100. The IBN went... Tripping over my words again. The IBN 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 15100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. Interesting. In 1998, Titor meets his younger self and his parents in America. I do enjoy time travel stories. Like stories, general stories about time travel. They usually mess it up pretty bad, but you know, it's still fun. It's still a fun read. John Titor was a soldier who volunteered for this mission. Yeah. John Titor is an American. Okay. Why you gotta point that out? Oh, Rentaro. Furthermore, in 2000, Titor correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. So many emotes. Respond reminds me. Do I need to check? It still hasn't cleared through. Damn it. Oh well. See, time travel stories get too bogged down in the mechanics and details trying to make time travel. Yeah, that's true. They usually try too hard. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Fuzz. You are correct. I agree 100% on that. I get back to, there we go. Peruvian coast earthquake in 2000, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, Civil War in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. There's more, but let's leave this aside for now. I'm going to ask him why these predictions didn't come true. Different world lines. Tabby. That's a long text message there. Pardon me again. Hi, Edie. I appreciate you still coming in and out of lurk. Sending. All right, let's send it now. Hope you're enjoying the story and my terrible voice acting. See me 1 second again. Oh, there we go. I clear my throat a little bit here. Well, thank you. I hope the story is being very enjoyable and my voice acting is passable. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current Titer is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Titer. So what are your true colors? Hey, it's Mayuri. Good morning. Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. Well, I mean, you did ruin her chicken yesterday. How can you ruin chicken? Chicken is so delicious, and they nuked it to oblivion for an experiment. I mean, the experiment had results and all, yeah, but, you know, good food was wasted. That's a terrible crime. So I can understand her unhappiness about that. But anyway. Exactly. That's why I had to. I love her tutoru. Sometimes you just gotta blow up a chicken. Fair, I guess. What are you doing here so early? Well, I heard you guys had stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies. Aww, how sweet of Mayuri. Excellent, good job. Though to be accurate, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Whoa, computers. Hold on 1 second. OBS, don't die on me, please. Let's see. Alright, looks good. Don't die on me, OBS. Please, don't do that to me. Alright, we're good. He's fine, he's fine. A little hiccup there, that's all. Mayuri starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out... Ta-da! Canned Odin. The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. I open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at. It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay? I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Buy these instead from now on.
すがにしょっちゅうおごれるほどマユシーのポケットマネーは多くないのです。
But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time.
あとバナナや唐揚げはマユシーが大好きだから今後も続けます。
And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them. I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods. But that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. Oh, how nice for her. I mean, she's still a teenager, I guess, so that's something, I suppose.
あとね、他にもあるよ。はい、じゃーん。
Hey, Oku! Welcome in, good sir. How you doing? Alright. This time, anybody else who wants to do a shout-out, can you please shout out my good buddy Oku? Stream's going good. My throat's not bothering me today for surprising. I shouldn't jinx myself by saying that, knock on wood. And, thank you, Fuzz. It's going well. I'm enjoying the story. As of course I am. I already know the story from the anime at least, but I'm enjoying playing the visual novel for Steins Gate. How you doing today, Oku? Hope you are doing well. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. There we go. But wait, there's more. Ta-da! What else you got? What is this? Next, she produces a small box with a Rainet illustration.
ライネットソーセージ。あのね、おまけでウーパのボトルキャップがついてくるんだ。すごく欲しかったから買っちゃった。
Man, Japanese products are something else. Rainet's a sausage. It comes with an Upa bottle cap as a bonus. I really wanted it, so I bought it. Nice. Nice. She sticks out her tongue with a shy giggle. Something tells me that in a few months' time, this lab will be neck-deep in Upa goods. There are only a few things right now, like the cushion on the sofa, but that number is sure to grow exponentially.
で、ダル君はどう？
Where else can you get a bottle cap with your sausage but Japan? You are... That is correct. That is correct. Where can you get a weird combination of things on a consistent basis? Go to Akiba in Japan. There you go. You'll find all kinds of interesting things there, I'm sure. So how's Daru-kun?
苦戦中だ。少しぐらい休んでもらった方がいいんだがな。何もぶっ通しで何とかしろとは一言も言ってないんだから。
He's in the midst of a hard fight. He should at least rest a little. I mean, I never said he had to do it all at once.
ダル君のスーパーハカー魂がメラメラバーニングしちゃったんだね。
Daru-kun's super hacker spirit is on fire.
そこハカーって言わないように。
He'll respond to that effect. Don't say hacker. An empty Diet Cola bottle comes whistling through the air. Oh no. I don't understand why he hates that so much. He hates it, instead of being called hacker, he hates it being called hacka. That pisses him off so much. It hits my head with a nice thunk.
ピリピリしてる。
Yeah, he sure is tense. Mayuri and I evacuate to a corner of the lounge and quietly eat the...
でもハッキングって悪いことなんだよね。マユシーはね、二人にそういうことしてほしくないな。
But isn't hacking bad? Mayushi doesn't want you to do bad things.
ダルのスーパーハッカーじゃなくてハッカーとしての腕前使わなければ宝の持ち腐れだ。
I see. I can get it because if you take something seriously and someone else regards it in an infinite... Yeah. True, that is true. I do understand that viewpoint on it, for sure. I would be a fool to let Daru's super hacker skills go to waste. basically a matter of personal pride or professionalism. When you take something like serious like that, yeah, I agree. Wasn't intending to make light of it myself, really. Incidentally, it looks like hackers hijacked CERN's system back in 2008. We found news articles about it online. That means even the inventors of the World Wide Web have holes in their security. With his skills, Darrow should have no trouble getting through.
それにこれはセルンの悪事を暴くため世界を陰で支配する巨大な闇との戦いなのだよ。
Besides, we're doing this to expose CERN's wrongdoings. This is a war against the dark forces that secretly rule the world.
悪いことは悪いことだよ。
Bad things are bad. That's unusual. My ear usually just accepts whatever I say. Tell me how. I don't know. I haven't practiced it much. Not to say that I have practiced at all before. That feels like a threat. Oh. Hold that thought, Mayushi. We've got mail. You've got mail. Let's see. Is this mail from, Tider? Uh-oh. I mean, that's up to you. Let's see, sci-fi. Oh. Kadi does not spend a lot of points, so that would not surprise me. And Kadi has redeemed Ara Ara. So, hold on. Give me just a second. Let me, get some honey real quick. And seeing as this is the first time, I will do 3 takes. Just as a bonus, I will do 3 takes. So just give me just a second. All right, time to embarrass myself. Hold on a second. Anyway, here goes. Here's take number 1. Ara, ara. Ara, ara. And then just another quick ara, ara. There you go. Ah. I was wondering when somebody was... Oh, no. And you know that means I'm gonna have to upload a clip of it. If it's clipped, I have to upload a clip of it. That is a requirement of mine. I think the iClip thing, the exclamation clip thing works. It just doesn't... I don't know if it shows it proper or not. Well, to be fair, if somebody doesn't clip it, I will clip it myself. I will do it after stream if I have to. Oh my. But yes, I will clip that. If nobody else gets a clip of it. So, let's see, it was around the 2-hour mark. Okay, I'll remember that. That should be easy enough to find. Now that my face is bright red. back to the story. Unless somebody else hits me with that. 1 hour and 57. Okay, I'll write that down real quick. Let's see. I need a. Where'd my pencil go? There it is. One. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Flip. Got that. Okay. Note has been taken. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'll practice a little bit more for the next time I get hit with that. Because I know somebody else is going to hit me with that at some point. Alright, back to the story now. Well, I admit, we are doing a bad thing. Oh, hold on. That's right, I got a... Game? There we go. Oh, why is it not letting me Okay. Saving the points. Okay, there we go. The email from Amane Suzuha. This is Amane Suzuha. First email. Thanks for exchanging addresses with me yesterday. I finally made a friend here. Yay! Don't worry, I won't email you too much, and I might be slow to reply too. I'm kind of new at this email thing. It's okay to laugh at me. Alright, we got 3 different keywords to respond to. Exchanging addresses, here, and slow to reply. So chat, which one should we respond to? Exchanging addresses, here, or slow to reply for this message here? There. The entirety of the message is on screen if you want to reread it just to decide on which one to pick. The slow to respond, or slow to reply? Alright, that's 1 vote for slow to reply. Also a good point, Fuzz. I might frame the discussion around where this person has. Oh, we got 2 votes. 2 votes for slow and 1 vote for here. Let me finish off this bottle of water here real quick. That's 3 for slow and 1 for here. Alright. Slow to reply wins. I do like your thought process on the option for here, Fuzz. But we'll go with slow to reply. he just responds with, haven't used cell phones much? But we'll go with that. And send the message. Mail sent. Alright. Let's get back to Mayushi here. Leaving her hanging too long here. Also, actually, let me make a quick save point. Save and save often, as I always say. Along with many others. And back to it. But there's no way we can stop now. I need to change the subject.
マユリよ、さつま揚げをやるから牛すじをくれないか。
Mayuri, want to trade my sweet potatoes for your beef?
それならうずら卵がいいな。
Eh? If you want to trade, I'd rather you have your quail egg.
ふざけるな。俺は牛すじの次にうずら卵が好きなのだ。
Don't be ridiculous. Next to beef, quail eggs are my favorite. Really now?
マ
Interesting.
ユシもうずら卵好きだもん。
But Mayushi likes quail eggs too.
ちくわで手を打ってくれ。
Settle for my Chikawa.
わかったよ。さつま揚げよりはちくわだもんね。
Okay. Chikawa is better than sweet potatoes. With that said, I skewer the Chikawa and put it in Mayuri's can. And I get her beef in return. Subject changed complete. Mayuri eats up conversations about food. It's so easy to manipulate her.
もうすぐなんだよ。SQL のテーブル1段さえ手に入れればパスワード特定余裕なんだよ。うへへへへ。
Uh-oh.
僕をなめんな。
Dara's been up for way too long already. Soon, if I can just get the SQL table, I'll have more than enough passwords. No match for me. He's losing his mind. Daru has started talking to himself. Looks like things are falling into place. Daru really is a super haka. I think this is the first time I've seen him serious. Daru bends himself forward, staring holes into the screen. But all I see on the screen is the same string of numbers and letters.
おほ来た来た来たいいよいいよほら観念して俺の前に全部晒しやがれっつーのすっぱだかにされてる気分はどうだよひゃっ
That's a line of text there. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes. Hooah! You can't hide from me, you naughty thing, you. How does it feel to be naked? Yeah. His eyes are bloodshot, and he started rambling. Maybe the lack of sleep is getting to him. Daru opens up a new window, types in a 12-character string, and slams the enter key. An error sound rings. He quickly deletes the string and enters in a new one. He keeps repeating that sequence until finally...
おお来た来た ID とパス一致ひょっログイン完了だゴラ死ねえなめんな Yes yes yes
Oh yes, yes. Matching ID and password. Login complete. Hell yeah. Taste it. Yes, yes, yes. What enthusiasm.
誰やったのか
Did you get it? The smug bastard turns around with an expression of immense satisfaction. As if he's gone into La Petite Porte.
ミッションコンプリート
本当か
Really?
わあすごいねよくわかんないけど
Wow, that's amazing. I don't really get it, though. After 20 hours of agony, it's finally over. To show Daru my appreciation, I toss him an unopened Odin can.
仕事の後のおでん缶って最高すぎだろ
An Odin can's the best after a job well done.
よくやったやはりお前は世界最高のスーパーハカ
Well done. You really are the world's greatest super hacker.
ハッカーな
Hacker. Hacker.
ハッカーだお前が敵でなくてよかった
Hacker. I'm glad you're on my side.
それで世界滅亡計画の証拠は見つかったか
So, did you find out how they're planning to destroy the world?
いやまだ見てねっつーのつながっただけ
I haven't looked yet, man. All I did was get us connected.
まここまで来ればあとは楽だけどな
But it's all downhill from here.
ならば疲れているところ悪いが早速調べてくれきっとあるはずなのだ陰謀の影が
I'm sorry if you're tired, but please start checking. The keys to this conspiracy have got to be in there.
はいはいやりますよでもその前におでん缶食わせろ
Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. But let me eat this Odin can first. After a short meal break, Daru taps on his keyboard more nimbly than before.
手に入れたパスがセルンの誰のものなのかってのが問題なんだよな
The question is who this password belongs to.
どういうこと
Why is that?
セルンのデータベースに入ってデータのテーブル一覧をゲットしたんよそっから11111111とか ABCDEFGH みたいな簡単なパスワードを使ってる関係者に的を絞って ID 手に入れたわけ
I went into CERN's database and got a data table. From there, I focused on people with simple passwords like 11111111 and ABCDEFGH. Wow. To get my hands on an ID. That would be terrible, terrible ID and password for a high-level research facility. My word.
その ID の持ち主がサーバー管理者だったら最高なんだけどさすがにそこまで運は良くないと思われ
It'd be awesome if this turns out to be the server admin's login, but I don't think we're that lucky.
日本語で OK OK だよ。
In Japanese, please.
右に同じく
Same.
要するにセルンのサーバー管理者のパスだったならセルンの全身を舐め回すように弛緩しまくりだけど、そうじゃない普通の研究員か何かならおっぱいしか見せてもらえない的な。
Daru, what are you making me say? My word. All right. Well, here's a sentence. Basically, if this is the server's admin password, we can taste every inch of CERN's luscious flesh. But if it's just an ordinary researcher's password, then we can only see CERN's boobs. Ah. Daru is killing me here.
ダルくん、エッチだね。
Daru-kun, that's naughty.
エロい例えをするな。つまり見られる情報が限定されてしまうということだろ。
Wow, Daru. Quit the erotic examples. Basically, you mean there'll be limits to what information we can access.
そういうこと。
Exactly.
サーバー管理者を特定してパスをゲットするのも時間の問題だけど、
Quite the
そ
sentence
れは
there,
ま
you
た
know.
今度にするわ。さすがに眠くてあんま
I mean,
頭が
I mean, the
働かん。
game's made me say worse things already, so. Anyway, it's only a matter of time before I get a server admin's password. Let's save that for later. I'm really sleepy now. It would be cruel to push Daru any further. It's unfortunate, but overworking him isn't an option. Let's let him rest so he can regain his energy.
お、どうやら手に入れた ID は加速器部門担当者のものらしいよ。
I mean, being awake for more than 40 hours straight is not healthy for you. So, especially if you're just staring at a computer screen like he was. Really isn't healthy for you. Oh, looks like our ID belongs to an accelerator division chief. That's pretty high up there.
サーバー管理者じゃないのか。
So it's not a server admin.
一発で当てるなんて奇跡でも起きない限り無理だっつうの。セルに何人の関係者がいると思ってるんだぜ。
It would take a miracle to get one on our first try. How many staff members do you think CERN has?
何？
How many?
6000人以上。
Ooh, damn. Over 6,000. That many?
とりあえずこの加速器部門担当
Uh,
者の
that's a lot of research
名前
members.
は。
Well, for now, let's look at the accelerator division chief. His name is
ジャックさんのメールのログをちょろっと覗かせてもらおうよ。
Jack. Let's look at his email log. And of course, the emails come up in English.
うわわ。まゆしは頭が痛くなってきました。
Oh no, that makes Mayushi's head hurt. It's pathetic to flinch at the mere sight of English.
ダリオ、なんと書いてあるのだ。
Daru, what does that say?
翻訳しないと。
Need to translate it.
エキサイト先生にご登場願え。
This is a job for Dr. Excite. Wait, what?
そんなめんどいことしてらんねえっつの。
Nah, I've got a better idea. Daru boots up a translation software and auto-translates the open page. Poor unnatural Japanese shows up. First line says, Happy New Year.
新年の挨拶みたいっすな。バカンスでスペイン行くとか羨ま。
Looks like a New Year's greeting. Something about going on vacation in Spain. Lucky bastard. That email's normal. Nothing out of the ordinary.
こういうログを漁っていけば、そのうちサーバー管理者も特定できるのだぜ。
If we keep scouring the log like this, we can also identify the server manager.
あのね、他人のメールを勝手に見るのって。
Yep, I knew Mayushi was gonna say
ご
something.
めんなさいって気持ちになる。
You know, looking through someone else's email without permission makes me feel really guilty. Mayuri gets depressed and moves away from the computer. She sits on the sofa and hugs her giant upa cushion with a sigh. I know we're doing something socially unacceptable. However,
俺はとっくに悪の道に踏み込んだが、何の良心の呵責も感じないのだ。
I abandoned guilt when I chose the path of evil long ago. I don't know, I think his laugh is better than mine.
責任は全てこの俺が取る。ダルやマユリに罪をかぶせるつもりはない。
But the responsibility be mine. I will not ask you to answer for my crimes.
うほっ、僕オカリンになら掘られてもいい。
Daru, why? I'm not saying that out loud. No. Yeah, no. No, not voice acting that line. I'll leave it up there for a few seconds if anybody wants to see the voice line he just doing. Oh. Alright, hold on. Let me get back to my Daru voice here. God damn. What a guy. What a guy. I'd let Okarin do me in the butt. Don't clip that.
それはお断りだ。
I decline your offer.
というわけでダルよ。心置きなく覗き見るのだ。
Now get peeking, Daru.
オカリンって悪いんだ。マユシーは悲しいです。
Uh-oh. Oh no. Okarin, you're bad. You make Mayushi sad. She's giving us the sad face. That's of no concern to me. Rentaro, careful with what you're thinking there, buddy. You just sit there and pretend your hands are clean. Well, I'm glad you thought that was good content. Upon further examination, we discovered several emails with the title Experiment Report. Yeah. In English, naturally. Looks like he sends emails like these almost daily.
LHC の実験レポートか。
Ooh, I need to stretch a little bit.
タイムマシンのヒントが得られるかもしれん。開いてみるべきだろう。
Ooh, stretchy. Okay, good. Ooh, there we go. LHC experiment reports. Yeah, there could be a hint about time machines in there. You should try reading.
これ見たら確実にヤバそうだけどな。
This is definitely a crime, though. That's what his lips say, but his hand still clicks on the email. What comes up is an unintelligible series of symbols.
これ暗号化されてる。
Something you'd probably need that IBN 5100 for. This is encrypted.
さすがに簡単にはいかないか。
Of course it isn't that simple.
ま、この程度の暗号を解くのはへでもないがな。
Well, cracking this should be a piece of cake. Nice, super hacker. At least when he's talking to himself inside his head, he'll still say hacker instead of hacker. But he tries not to do that when he says it out loud. He's a genius, no doubt. Daru undoes the security in less than 10 minutes. Wow. The real-time sync is deciphering the crappy machine translation. Yeah, that's fair.
意訳すると、
translated into proper Japanese, it's...
Hi, Paul.
そういう演技は無用だ。
That acting is completely unnecessary.
サイですか。
Aww.
今日付の実験データをサーバーにアップしておいた。LHC の調子は良好だ。あくまで LHC はだが。
Uploaded today's data to the server. The LHC is performing admirably. Can't say the same about the rest though.
こいつはまるで猫みたいに気まぐれだが、ここ1ヶ月ほどは驚くほど素直だ。ずっとこの調子だといいんだがな。
This baby is fickle as a cat, but it was surprisingly obedient this month. It'd be great if it stayed that way forever.
しかし報われない仕事だと思わないか？この子猫、大猫と言うべきか？はははははは。が、稼働して9年になるが。
But don't you think this work is unrewarding? This kitten, this 27-kilometer long kitten, has been in operation for 9 years.
この人類史を塗り替える研究は一部の人間の目にしか入らないわけで。
Our research will change the course of history, yet only a small group of people are allowed to see it.
もっとも公表されたらされたでいい晒し者になるのがオチだろうがな。
Of course, if it were ever officially released, it would be one hell of a scandal.
世の中の連中はきっとこう言うだろうさ。今すぐロバート・ゼメキフをセルンに呼んでください。そうすれば1年と経たないうちに作ってもらえるだろうってな。
People would probably say something like, call Robert Zemeckis. To CERN right away. You could build it in less than a year.
9年
9 years. Daru finished his reading. I rubbed my temples with my thoughts. Calm down. Let's sort things out.
今のメール翻訳ミスということはないのか？
Do you think there were any translation errors in that email? Did Daru, Did Daru notice something unnatural too? He's not joking like he usually does.
翻訳ソフトを信じるならミスはないんじゃね？ところどころへんてこな日本語になってるのは確かだけど。
If you trust the translation software, then that's what it says. And the Japanese is strange in places, though.
だとしたら妙なことになる。
That doesn't make sense.
LHC が稼働を開始したのは去年の春ぐらいだったはずだ。だがこのメールでは9年前から稼働していたと読み取れる。
I thought the LHC was only put into operation around spring last year. But this email makes it sound like it's been in operation for 9 years.
おかしいな。
That is strange. The email's send date is this year, 2010. So 9 years ago makes it 2001. John Titor posted this on @channel yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. I gulp. You read between the lines of this email, it sounds like they're doing some sort of secret experiments. Also, Robert Zemeckis is a super famous Hollywood movie director. He directed a trilogy of smash hit time travel movies about 20 years ago. I groan. No way. Was I right? CERN's hiding a major secret from the world? And it's related to time travel? Maybe.
ダル、もっと調べてくれ。タイムマシン研究の痕跡を探すんだ。
Keep looking, Daru. Search for anything related to time machine research.
マジでか。
Seriously? I don't know if Daru was questioning my order or the possibility that CERN might be researching time travel. Both, maybe? Either way, he begins tapping on the keyboard again.
どのメールにもタイムマシンって単語は出てこないけど。
Of course not. Well, there aren't any emails with the phrase time machine in them. I mean, that's not too surprising, honestly.
Z プログラムって単語がこの数ヶ月で100箇所以上も使われてる。
Pardon me. But the phrase Z program was used hundreds of times in the past few months.
これ今 LHC を使ってやってる実験のことじゃね？
Do you think it could be about the current LHC experiments?
その具体的な内容はブラックホールの生成実験か。
What is it specifically? Black hole formation experiments?
どっかに資料は。お、見つけた。
Let's try looking for a document. Ah, found one. Daru opens a PDF attachment.
ほほう。なんかこれフランスとイギリスとオランダのトップシークレット扱いっぽい。
Oh, looks like this is top secret stuff from France, England, and Holland.
国家最高機密。
Government secrets.
セルンは国家機関じゃないはずなのになんでだろ
CERN's not even a government organization, so why?
つうか国家機密ってさすがにまずいんじゃね？
Wait, should we be looking at this stuff? We might be in a little deep here.
Come on.
It's a little too late for that.
詳細を調べろ。
I don't care. Give me details.
いやいや、バレたらただじゃ済まんし。
Hold on. If we get caught, we're not getting off with an apology.
お前はハッキングで足がつくような無能なのか？
Are you so incompetent as to let yourself be traced?
そうならないようにはしてる。
I took the necessary precautions.
だったら何も問題はない。
Then I fail to see the problem.
そりゃどうも。
Well, thanks. Darrow makes a slightly awkward face as he takes the file about the Z program and feeds it into the translation software.
5月14日
Oh.
第137次 Z プログラム実験レポート。
May 14th, 137th Z program experiment report.
なお、ミニブラックホール生成ミッションはすでに確立しているため報告は省く。第1に
Because we have already succeeded at creating mini black holes, the report is omitted. First,
Stop! Stop!
all of a sudden, Tiger's prediction became a reality.
やはりセルンは LHC を使ったミニブラックホール生成に成功していたのだ。
So CERN did use the LHC to generate mini black holes.
公式には実験はまだ成功してないって発表されてるのにな。
But they announced that their experiments still haven't succeeded, so why? This is what Tiger was referring to when he posted, "Don't believe what they say."
そもそも実験の目的は新しい素粒子反応を起こすことであってミニブラックホール生成じゃないし。
But the goal of the experiment wasn't even to generate many black holes. It was to create new elementary particle reactions. Darrow doesn't take his wide eyes off the monitor.
だが実際にはすでにミニブラックホールは生成されている。
But in reality, they're already generating those mini black holes.
みたいだな。
It sure does seem like it.
その先には何と書いてある？
What does it say next?
実験結果エラーヒューマンイズデッドミスマッチ詳細は別紙ゼリーマンズレポートナンバー14を参照。
Results. Error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, consult Jellyman's report number 14. Uh-oh. That don't
リ
sound
フ
good.
ターの調整および各局所は適合地点をオンラインとして確定できない限り実験は停止するべきと提案する。
We propose that further experiments be halted until the lifter is perfected and all local field conformity points are online.
どういう意味だ？
What does that mean?
ヒューマンイズデッドって人が死んだって意味じゃね？
Human is dead. It means somebody died, right? Maybe? What? Somebody died? Seriously? I groaned. This isn't a joke anymore. Something very serious is going on here. Maybe we are in too deep. I mean, you're hacking into a very big facility. Not the safest thing to do. And what if we are? I'm not afraid. I'm not. After all, I'm the insane mad scientist, Hyoin Kyoma. We can't stop now. I can't control my curiosity. Besides, now that I have proof of their evil deeds, ignoring it would just leave a bad taste in my mouth. My throat's gone dry. I swallow my saliva. In an attempt to keep whatever composure I can, I scold myself for being so faint of heart.
ゼリーマンズレポートというのは何だ？
What is this Jellyman's report? Daru starts typing once I ask my question, but he soon clicks his tongue.
ジャックさんのメールには見当たらないな。誰かもっと偉い人かサーバー管理者のパスを手に入れない
As
と。
I say, you can't find everything there. I can't find it in Jack's email. We'll need an account with more privileges.
ではそれは後回しだ。 タイムマシンについて探してくれ。
Then we'll save that for next time. Search for something related to time machines.
さすがに出てこないんじゃね？
You know we're not going to find anything, right? Maybe. After that, Daru spends about 15 minutes fishing through the Accelerator Division's chief's email, but he doesn't find anything about time machines. Expected.
加速器技術委員会とか LHC 計画責任者とかって単語が出てきたから、その辺の ID を見当をつけて探すかな。そっちからならもっと突っ込んだ情報が手に入るかもしれんわな。
Words like Accelerator Technical Committee and LHC Project Lead came up, so I guess we should look for an ID from there. Maybe then we can get more information.
ジャックさんの ID では調べられないのか？
You can't look it up with the ID you have? Daru shakes his head.
では、今日のところはこれまでか。
Well, I guess let's call it a day.
ちなみにさ、今見てたのがセルンの一番でかいサーバーなんだけど、実はもう一個妙なデータベースがあったんだよね。
By the way, what we just saw was CERN's biggest server, but I also found a strange database on the network.
妙というと？
Strange? How?
バグってた。
It was buggy.
バグ？
Buggy?
いや、バグっつうか、一応プログラムのコードらしきものは出てくるんだけど、
I mean, it was full of some kind of code.
もう意味不すぎてむちゃくちゃっつうか、全くもって解読不能です。本当にありがとうございましたっつうか。
But the code was gibberish, utterly impossible to decode, thank you very much.
暗号化されている可能性は？
Could it be encrypted?
あれは暗号には見えないのだぜ。そもそもプログラムとして成立してないんだよね。ただそんな誰にも見られないようなデータベースがなんで置いてあんのかは気になる。
Not by any algorithm I've seen. It wouldn't even work as a program. It just bothers me. Why would they have a database that nobody could ever use?
気になるな。
That is strange.
ちょっと解析してみるを。
I'll see what I can find out. Indeed. Daru tries every trick in the book to crack that mystery database. But after about an hour, the pistons he has for fingers begin speeding up. Eventually, he just slams the keyboard out of frustration.
ああ、わからん。全然わからん。
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
こんなん絶対プログラムじゃねえよ、ボケ。死ねカスがウェッキー
You call this a program, dumbass? Go to hell. Oh, great. He snapped.
もうやめた方がいいよ。
I think you should stop. Ayuri puts down her sewing tools and turns to Daru with a worried look on her face.
頭もよく回らんし、もう無理。
My head is spinning. I can't take it anymore. This is bad. Daru's breaking down. Maybe I'm pushing him too far. He's been up 2 days straight. He's probably at his limit. I mean, yeah.
ご苦労だった。もう休め、誰？
Good work. Go rest, Daru.
そうするわ。
Yeah, I'll do that.
つうかさ、もしこれがバグじゃなくてガチでプログラムだとしても、作ったやつにしかわからんよ。
Anyway, even if it isn't a bug, but an actual program, only the guys who made it could understand it.
こんなん見たことないし。
I have never seen anything like it. A program unlike anything he's seen. Yep. At that moment, music bursts from my pocket. I've got mail. Oh, let's see what this mail is. Hey, it's a message from John Titor. Subject is, are you being honest? If everything you wrote is true, then we have a lot to talk about, particularly concerning the IBN 5100's hidden functionality, which I have not mentioned to anybody yet. I am indeed surprised that you know about it. However, I have not gone to the year 2000. though it is possible I may go there later. There are 3 possible explanations. First, the John Titor who appeared in 2000 is my future self. In other words, I go to 2000 later and write about things you have told me. But that would cause a chicken and egg paradox, wouldn't it? Second, you're delusional or making things up. For the sake of serious discussion, let's set this possibility aside. Third, you may have seen something I wrote on a different world line. That would mean 10 years ago you existed on a different world line than the one you are on now. However, that raises another issue. When the world line changes, the entire timeline is reconstructed from past to present to prevent a paradox from occurring. That was proven in 2036. In other words, it should be impossible for you to retain memories of a previous world line. Unless you two are a time traveler. That is. Do you have any idea what could cause that? Do you have any idea what the cause could be? Man. Trippy. I gulp. A flash runs through my head like an electric shock. There's quite a bit of text, but what catches my eye are the first several lines.
そうか。今、点が線で繋がろうとしているぞ。
Of course, everything is falling into place.
何の話？
What you talking about? Mayuri looks at me curiously, but I don't have time to answer her. I'm frantically assembling the pieces in my mind.
ジョン・タイター、線、タイムマシン。
John Titor, sir, the time machine. These things are all connected. Yeah. And now I have another piece of the puzzle. I shiver at my own brilliance.
ダルよ。もしかするとそのプログラムの正体、判明するかもしれんぞ。
Daru, I think I know how we can read that program.
え、マジでどうやって？
Seriously? How? I aim my phone's camera at the screen, displaying the supposedly bugged data, and take a picture. I attach it to a message. Does this code look familiar? And send it to Titan. A mysterious database inside CERN, a program unlike anything Super Hacker Daru has ever seen. Its true form is...
俺のひらめきが正しければ、ジョン・タイターが知っている。
My hunch is correct. John Titor should know.
はあ？それはないわ。
What? There's no way.
なんとでも言うがいい。答えはすぐに出る。
Say what you like. We'll know soon enough. We wait for Titor's reply. Though it's only been a few minutes, it feels like an eternity. Where?
来た。
It's here. I quickly open the mail, and its contents are enough to raise goosebumps on my entire body.
やはりな。
Just as I suspected.
やはりって？
Huh?
ダルよ。俺の予想は正しかった。
I was right, Daru.
判明したぞ。そのプログラムの正体が。
I know where that data comes from.
IBN 5100。
Naz, that is a funky looking old computer for sure. Look at that thing. Look at it in all its glory. Good old ancient tech. That retro PC has a certain special function. In fact, for more than 25 years after it went to the market in 1975, nobody knew it save a few IBM engineers. That function was first brought to light by the John Titor who appeared in 2000. While after Titor posted about it, an actual IBM engineer admitted to the hidden function's existence. Which reminds me, I talked to Suzuha about this only yesterday.
APL やベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBM の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、 驚愕だと思わない？
Pardon me. That's where she goes back to the whole saying there. Can only decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising?
今や IBN5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
Now it's a dead programming language, only decipherable with an IBM 5100. Man, that would really be a pain in the ass if you needed that old of a computer to read something that you needed to be read. What an incredible coincidence. A prime example of synchronicity at work. I can pronounce words. It's almost like an almighty will is pulling the strings.
いいな、断じていいなだ。我らにとってこの発見はまさに必然。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択だということだ。
No, I say. This discovery of ours was inevitable from the start. But this is the choice of Steins Gate.
つまりセルンは IBN5100 を使ってこのデータベースを構築したって？互換性のないマシンを使って？なんでそんなわけわからんことを？
What? Wait. So CERN has an IBM 5100 database? Those machines aren't compatible with any modern software. Why would they do something like that? That's a good question.
ならば聞くが、外部からのクラッキングに対する最高のセキュリティ方法は何だ？
Answer me this. What is the best way to secure a machine against external cracking?
そりゃスタンドアローンだろ。
Well, make it standalone, of course. Dara quickly catches on to the intent of my question.
IBN5100 でしか解読できないなら、それは疑似的なスタンドアローンってわけか。
If only IBM 5100s can read it, then I guess that's kind of standalone. I mean, that would definitely limit your ways of getting to it.
ゆえに、そこに眠るのはセルンにとって最重要の機密だということだ。
Which means that CERN's keeping their most important secrets hidden there.
つか、オカリンはなんでその隠された機能のこと知ってるん？ソースは？
How do you know about that hidden function anyway?
俺の頭の中に眠る膨大なインデックスに記述されている。と言っておこう。
Nice reference there to the scientific a certain magical index series. It is recorded in my brain's extensive index Librorum Prohibitorum. Yeah, I like that reference to a certain magical index. Tyler said it himself 10 years ago, but Dara wouldn't believe me even if I told him the truth.
パクリ設定オツ。
Hand counters. Very original. I ignore Dara's retort. Fair.
マユリ、大事な話があるから集まれ。
Mayuri, we have important matters to discuss. Assemble.
ここからでも聞こえるよ。
I can hear you fine from here. Mayuri's sewing. She doesn't get off the sofa.
聞こえるとか聞こえないとかの問題ではないのだ。
Doesn't matter whether you can hear or not.
これは我ら未来ガジェット研究所にとって、いや、人類の未来にとって運命を左右する会議なのだよ。
This meeting concerns the fate of the future gadget laboratory. Nay, the fate of mankind.
だからもっとこう秘密めいた感じというか、企んでいる感じを出したい。
So I wanted to feel more secretive, like we're scheming or something. It's important that we stare closely at the monitor and exchange dramatic lines. The atmosphere right now is too light. It's all Mayuri's fault. Damn.
マユシーはバルダ組には参加しません。
Mayushi won't participate in your evil schemes. Well, I can't have everything my way.
二人とも聞け。これより未来ガジェット研究所は緊急極秘作戦を発動させる。
Listen, you two. Henceforth, the Future Gadget Laboratory shall begin emergency top secret operations.
これは 世界を影から操る巨大な闇との戦いの第一歩となるだろう。敵はセルン。世界的な研究機関でありながら邪悪な研究に見られた連中である。
This shall be the first stage in our war against the dark powers that manipulate the world from the shadows. Our enemy is CERN, a scientific institute engaged in the most evil research imaginable.
オカリン声でけえ。徹夜明けにはきついっす。
Ocarin, you're too loud. I've been up all night. Crap, I guess I am being too loud. That kind of ruins the whole secret feeling. And the window's open too. Suzuha is down below. I'm sure she can hear everything. So I turn it down a notch.
いいか。世界にまたサイエンティストは2人いらん。奴らに先んじられる前に我らが出し抜いてやるのだ。
Understand? The world has no need for two mad scientists. Before they can get ahead of us, we must outwit them.
やつらって？
Who are they?
奴らは奴らだ。
You know. Them.
マユシーは全然わかんないよ。
Mayushi doesn't get it at all.
つまりこの秋葉のどこかにあるという幻のレトロ PC IBN5100 を手に入れる。
Basically, we must obtain the Phantom Retro PC, the IBN 5100, said to be located somewhere in Akiba. I make a magnificent declaration, but Daru just rubs his eyes. Mayuri returns to her needle. Damn it, is there anything you guys react to? We've uncovered a massive conspiracy here. How come you aren't excited?
僕探すのはパス。マジで寝させてよ。それとセルンの中をもっと探りたい件について。
Well, I'll pass on the search. I'm seriously tired. Besides, I want to keep combing CERN server. Yeah.
そうだ。
That's true.
まあそれができるのはダルだけなんだからそっちは任せる。
Well, you're the only one who can do that, Daru, so I'll leave it to you.
では IBN5100 の捜索は俺とマユリで。
So, the IBN 51 investigation squad shall consist of me, Mayuri, and me.
無理だよ。
I can't. Mayuri makes an apologetic face.
パス作りもあるし、バイトもあるもん。
I have to make costumes, and I have work too. So basically, you two are telling me this. I'm the only one with free time.
いいだろう。この件は俺が何とかする。そう決まった以上俺のやり方に口出しは無用だ。分かったな。
Fine. I'll manage alone somehow. It's useless to try and stop me. Understood?
また何か悪いことしようとしてる？
Are you going to do something bad again?
いや、口だけじゃね？
Nah, he's all talk. I leave my useless comrades behind and stride gallantly out of the lab. I step out into the streets. Immediately, a bicycle skids to a stop in front of me. Uh-oh.
はーい、岡部倫太郎。
Hiya, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha gets off her bicycle and gives me a strange greeting. I want to ask her, are you an American or something? But I'm distracted by her shiny bicycle. Shiny. It's the same bicycle that was in front of the Brawn Tube workshop yesterday. I guess it belongs to her. I wonder how much that set her back. I mean, it does look pretty expensive. They can be pretty. The mountain bikes can be pretty expensive. That's for damn sure.
なかなかのテクだな。
They certainly were the last time I had one. That was a long time ago. Pretty nice technique there.
自転車ってほんと楽しいよね。私、自転車乗るのってこの町に来てからが初めてでさ。
Bicycles are fun, aren't they? I'd never ridden one before coming here.
初めて自転車に？
You've never ridden a bicycle?
そう、バイクはよく乗ってたんだけどね。
No, I had ridden motorcycles before, though. Isn't that backwards? Weird girl. And what's with that flashy braking back there? think it'd be pretty dangerous if you did that all through the town. Beginners get cocky and get into accidents. You see that pattern all the time. If you're going to go full speed, at least wear a helmet.
今からバイトか
Going to work now?
さあ
Yep. The Brawn Tube Workshop shutters are open, but the shop itself never opens until around 11 or 12. I don't know exactly when. It seems to change with Mr. Braun's mood.
ちょうどよかったお前に話がある
Ah, that's perfect. There's something we need to talk about.
これから開店準備しなきゃいけないんだよね
Eh? But I need to get the shop ready for business.
このオンボロブラウン管屋に何を準備することがある
Just what does this crumbly old Brawn Tube Workshop need to get ready?
ないね全く店の前をチャラチャラっと掃き掃除するぐらい中は掃除しようとすると店長が怒るしこれが完璧な配置なんだよって
Nothing really, geez. I just mindlessly sweep in front of the shop. If I clean inside, the boss gets angry. Everything's where it needs to be, he says. So he's paying her not to clean? Something's wrong with that guy.
ならば話をさせてもらおう
So hear me out then.
でもな眠いしな
But I'm so tired. In other words, she doesn't feel like talking. I glare at her.
あまり俺を怒らせない方が
You would be unwise to anger me.
今すぐじゃないとダメな感じ
I don't think you're that imposing, Okabe. Does it have to be right now? My glare is not very effective. She doesn't falter at all. But I still maintain my stern expression and nod.
じゃあどうぞ
Then go ahead. Suzuha shrugs her shoulders as she locks her bicycle. Then she turns to me.
ただし手短に頼むよ
But keep it short, okay?
IBN5100 はどこにある
Where is the IBN 5100?
不明
No intel yet.
不明何
What?
不明
I don't know. Oh,
昨日のお前の口ぶりは知っているように見えた
but by the way you talked yesterday, it sure sounded like you knew.
知ってるのは私の知り合いだってば
No, I know someone who knows.
ならばその知り合いのところへ案内してもらおう嫌だとは言いません拒否すればお前はこの世の地獄を見ることになる
Take me to them. I won't take no for an answer. Refuse and I'll show you a living hell.
無理
I can't. Come on, I even said I'd show you a living hell.
会い
think I
た
was
く
very
ても会え
convincing
ない
there,
からさ
Rentaro. I can't introduce you even if I wanted to.
どういう意味だ
What
まさか想像上の存在か
do you mean? Don't tell me they're an imaginary...
死んだから何年も前に
They've been dead for years. Well then. That puts a damper on it for sure.
すまなかった
I'm sorry.
いいのいいのまあそんなわけで私の持ってる情報そんなに大したことないわけむしろ私の方が教えてもらいたいぐらいだよ
Nah, it's okay. Anyway, there's nothing I can tell you. Honestly, I'm hoping you can tell me something. Suzuha pats me on the shoulders. Funny, you'd think I'd be the one who's supposed to cheer her up. Just then, Mr. Braun opens the door and makes his appearance.
おいバイトまだ3日目なのに遅刻してんじゃね
Hey, part-time! It's only your third day and you're late?
ああ店長ごめんちょっと朝から立て込んでてさ
Sorry, boss. The streets were a little crowded this morning.
え真面目にやらねえならいつでもクビにするからな
If you're not gonna take this seriously, I can always give you the boot here.
岡部も
As for you,
に
Okabe,
手つけようとしてんじゃねえぞ
don't you lay a finger on my part-timer.
浴場しているのはあなたではないのかミスター・ブラウン
Aren't you the lecherous one here, Mr. Brown?
もしナイがいる前でそういうこと言ってみろ。マジで殺すからな。父親としての沽券に関わる。
Yep, we got a mail message. We got. Hey, mail from Ferris. Subject: the truth of the world. I didn't say anything about Akiba, nya. If you want to learn the truth of the world, then come to me at once, nya. It's time for the prelude to ruin. The grand banquet to begin. Hold on. I see, Ferris. I see. Alright, back to what Baron's saying here. Why, you? Just try saying something like that in front of Nay. I'll murder you. Gotta keep my honor as a father. Oh, okay.
そもそもそんなしょんべんくせえガキに浴場なんかするかよ。
Besides, I ain't got no use for a skinny kid like her. Damn.
何を？店長、今の取り消して。
What was that? Take that back, boss. A little harsh. Susaha is actually mad now.
なんだよ。怒ったのか。
What, you mad?
私はガキじゃない。一人前の戦士だよ。
I'm not a kid, I'm a warrior. Are you now?
お前何言ってんだ。
Huh? What are you talking about? Susaha's burning passion is the manager shocked. I, on the other hand, am impressed. On impulse, I take Susaha's hand and grasp it firmly.
いい目をしているな、バイト戦士。現代人ではない野獣さながらのギラギラした輝きがある。
I like the look in your eyes, you part-time warrior. They shine with the radiance of a beast unseen in modern man.
その目を忘れるな。そうすればお前は必ずやバイト戦士から真の戦士へとクラスチェンジできるだろう。
Never forget those eyes of yours. You shall surely change class from part-time warrior to true warrior. Silly.
っていうか、私はもう戦士なんだってば。
But I'm already a warrior.
セルンとラグナロックの暁には共に戦おうではないか。それまで精進するがいい。
Oh my. Stay diligent in your training. You shall have a place at my side on the field of Ragnarok.
ラグナロック？
Susaha looks confused.
何それ？
What's that?
セルンとの最終決戦だ。
The final battle against Sarah.
そんなの起きる予定があんの？あるならぜひ参加するけど、聞いたことないな。
You've got something like that planned? Count me in if you do. But I've never heard of it.
当たり前だ。今初めて明かしたのだからな。ラグナロックは俺が起こす。世界を作り変えるためにだ。
Oh my. Of course you haven't. This is the first time I've revealed it. For I shall be the one to initiate Ragnarok, and the world shall be reborn.
おお、岡部倫太郎ってば勇ましいじゃん。どうせ失敗するだろうけど、その心意気は好きだよ。
Wow, you sure are brave, Okabe Rintaro. You'll probably fail, but I like your spirit. Damn.
私の仲間も君ぐらい気概があればよかったんだけどな。
I wish my comrades were as spirited as you are. Apparently, Susaha has comrades. I'd like her to introduce me. That way I can form my personal army, the Phoenix Crusaders. Wait a second. Why does she assume I'll fail at Ragnarok? Looks like I need to instill the fear of Hoin Kyoma into this girl. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, but...
なんでうちの店の周りには変なやつばっか集まってくんだよ。たく。
why does my store attract nothing but weirdos? Damn.
バイト、いいからさっさと店に入れ。
Whatever, part-timer, just come inside.
はーい。じゃあね、岡部倫太郎。
Susaha waves and winks at me as she heads inside the store.
おかりん、待って
Hey, it's Mayuri. Wait up, Okarin. Then Mayuri comes down the stairs, passing Suzuha.
やはり一緒に探す気になったかいいラボメン精神だ。
So, you're gonna help me search after all? That's the lab mem spirit.
違うよ。お昼ご飯を買ってこようかと思って。
Of course she is. Oh no, that's not it. I was thinking about buying lunch.
だ
I mean, what did you expect, really? She really is a glutton. It's not even lunchtime yet. So, where do you plan to go?
どうしようかな。
What to eat? I mean, you know you're just gonna eat that chicken, that chicken whatever. Mayuri places her fingers on her bottom lip in thought as she walks.
サンボの牛丼もいいな。
Sanbo's beef bowl sounds good. That does sound good, actually. Making me hungry here, game. Why? Making me hungry. This tiny high school girl truly has her guts to enter Sanbo alone. That place isn't like the chain restaurants with their colorful menus and brightly lit interiors. First-timers are often crowded by the old-school atmosphere. Plus, the clientele is almost exclusively male, but Mayuri doesn't care. She just sits there, shoulder to shoulder with students and salarymen, smiling as she eats her beef bowl. Meanwhile, the Sambists, regular Sambo customers, are posting comments online like, "The goddess has arrived," or "Goddess for the win."
だがサンボはこの時間だとまだ開店していないぞ。
But Sambo isn't open this early. I try to warn her, but Mayuri is no longer there. She's gone. Mayuri disappears like this every so often. And each time she does, I wonder for one terrible second if she really has vanished from the world. I look around and see Mayuri standing at a distance. She's gazing up at the sky through the buildings. Here we go again. She's stopped in the middle of the street, so other pedestrians look at her wondering what she's doing. She doesn't notice their stares. She slowly reaches out to the sky, as if entranced. And then she freezes in that position. This is one of Mayuri's habits. I call it Stardust Handshake. Stardust Handshake. Not a bad name. I like that name. Mayuri says that she's liked looking at the night sky ever since she was little. Her reason is romantic, or perhaps childish.
星に届かないかなって思って。
I feel like I can reach the stars. Flashback there. When I asked her about it one day, she just smiled and gave that answer. At first, she only reached out to the night sky, but lately she's been doing it without regard to the time of day. Like now, even when she's walking and talking with someone, something inside her just seems to switch on. Honestly, it's a little crazy.
星なんて見えないだろう。
It's too early for stars, Mayuri. I walk up to Mayuri and call out to her. She slowly lowers her hand with a blank smile on her face.
あのね、お昼でもお星様はそこにあるんだよ。
Did you know? Even during the day, the stars are still up there.
哲学的なことを言うのは結構だが、道のど真ん中で立ち止まるのは危ないだろうが。
Getting philosophical is nice and all, but it's dangerous to stop in the middle of the street.
そうだね。
That's true. Yeah, it's a little dangerous to do that.
そうそう。今空を見てて思ったんだけど、ね。
Not usually a good idea.
マユシーは今日のお昼はラーメンにします。
Oh, just now when I was looking at the stars, I decided to have ramen for lunch today. That's one way to decide, I guess. How are ramen and stars even related? Mayuri's mind works in mysterious ways. It certainly does. It certainly does. I know I said I'd search for the IBN 5100, but I have no idea where to start. I spent about an hour in an internet cafe searching for information, but turned up nothing. I buy some mango juice with tapioca from a juice stand inside Yodobashi and lose myself in thought as I drink it. It's Saturday, so it's starting to get crowded in front of the station. Some maids are distributing leaflets to the people coming out. I know Daru is well acquainted with retro PCs, but is there anyone else? Oh yeah, Shining Finger was obsessed with the IBN 5100, wasn't she? I'm really reluctant to contact that male demon, though. But ultimately, my feelings are trivial. Ragnarok hangs in the balance. But I decide not to bother. I finish my drink and wander towards Chiodori. Then comes an email, almost as if on cue. Of course. Don't tell me. Is it the male demon? Probably. Yep. This actually can read my mind. I instinctively scan the area, searching for that gloomy woman in the crowd. No sign of her tailing me. Oh well, I guess I'll send her a reply. I don't know Shining Finger's phone number, so I'll just send her an email for the time being. In the email, I ask her to call and include my phone number. Now I just have to wait for her response. And there it is. That's a quick reply. But I asked her to call, so why did she reply by email? I mean, she told you before she doesn't want to talk on the phone, which is understandable. I don't really like to talk on the phone either. Generally. Wait, she wants it by email? Yeah, there's the message. I don't like talking on the phone. Let's exchange emails instead. You finally contacted me. My goodness. There's a lot to cover. I'd rather not have to type it all out. Need to find out her phone number. Give me your phone number. Yeah. Give me your phone number, along with any information you have on the IBN 5100. And send. I look up after finishing my email and see a huge crowd of people in front of Radican. I guess the satellite is still a big deal. The media presence hasn't died down since the day of the crash either. Radican is still closed. And of course the satellite is still there. Now 30 seconds pass before I get a reply. Right as I'm about to look down and read the mail, I catch sight of a familiar face in the crowd.
Oh.
Ah.
ジョシ君、
Hey.
ここで何をしている？
Well, if it isn't my assistant, what are you doing here?
あのな、私がいつ助手になった？
Hey, when did I become your assistant? She looks like she'll snap at me, so to dampen her spirit, I go back to checking my email. Damn. What is wrong with this woman? I told her to tell me her phone number, and she just ignored me. And she doesn't even have any information. How useless can you be?
なんで私、あんたに睨まれてるわけ？
Hold on one second, hydrate real quick. There we go. Another water bottle. Why are you glaring at me?
気にするな。イライラしているのはお前が原因ではない。
Don't worry about it. You're not the cause of my frustration.
八つ当たりか。睨まないでよ。
Oh, so you're just raging. Don't glare at me.
お前だって以前、俺のことを何度も睨んだだろ。
You've glared at me before, haven't you? True.
それはあんたが変態行為を。
That's because you keep doing pervy...
何も言うまい。
No, I'm not saying anything. Another one. Just says it's from Oeka again. Tell me the super hacker's address. fix this real quick. Eh. There we go. Oh. I want to snap my phone in half and throw it on the ground. What do you mean, tell me the super hacker's address? You're making fun of me with that music symbol? You're not getting anything from me? Anyway, why does she need to send me 2 short consecutive emails? I mean, she might as well just combine them into one.
そんなに嫌なメールが来たの？
Now, are the emails you're getting really that unpleasant?
嫌というより常識外れなのだ。
Nah, they're more unreasonable than unpleasant. I can't quite describe it in one word. Stop sending me all these short emails. I'm begging you, just gather your thoughts and send everything together. And sent. It's silly. I feel a little satisfied after sending that email. I turned to Kurisu again.
それで、クリスティーナ、ここで何をしている？
Still calling her first name. So, Christina, what brings you here?
せめて呼び名ぐらい統一してほしいわけだが。
If you're gonna call me names, could you at least be consistent?
私が何してたって別にいいでしょ。
Anyway, my business here doesn't concern you.
なんだ？何を拗ねている？
Why are you pouting?
拗ねてない。ただ、
She
で
is
きれ
kind of
ばあんた
pouting.
とはもう関わり合いになりたくなかっただけ。
I'm not pouting. I just don't want to get involved in your silly games again.
何をバカな。お前はすでにラボメンなのだぞ。ラブの利益のために働いてもらわないと困る。
Nonsense. You're already a lab mem. You have a duty to work for the benefit of the lab. Well, she's only a temporary member. No, it's because she's a temporary member that we need to get as much out of her as we can.
好奇心に負けたあの時の自分を恨むわ。
I regret losing myself to curiosity back then. Kurisu sighs and looks up at the satellites. We're not alone. Several other people are standing here, looking up. It's Akiba's latest tourist attraction.
人工衛星を見に来たのか？
Did you come to see the satellite?
まあね、
Yeah, I guess.
信じられないと思わない？人工衛星って普通大気圏で燃え尽きるように軌道を計算して落とされるのに、あそこまで完全な形で残ってるなんて。
It doesn't make sense. Normally they calculate satellites' orbits so that they burn up in the atmosphere when they fall. So how can that thing be in such perfect condition? And that's to say nothing of the huge hole it punched in the building. Are satellites that durable? I don't know about that.
そもそもあれはどこの人工衛星だったのだ？
Where's the satellite from anyway?
まだ分かってないって。旧ソ連のものかもって噂だけど、ロシアは否定してる。おかげで撤去しようにもできないらしい。
They still don't know yet. Rumors say it's from the former Soviet Union, but Russia denies it. So it looks like they can't remove it yet. 3 days have passed and it's still unknown. How interesting. I smell a conspiracy.
そうかも。あれも機関の差し金だったのだ。
So it's another organization cover-up.
ラジカンにいたこの俺を抹殺するためのな。
They knew I'd be at Radican and tried to erase me.
機関？何それ？
Organization? What's that?
機関は機関だ。正式名称は別にあるが、その存在を知る者は全員、イフの感情を込めて機関とだけ呼ぶ。
The organization is the organization. Its formal name is something else. But all those who know of its existence call it the organization out of fear. Pardon me.
世界を影から操る国家を超越した秘密機関である。政治、経済、宗教、すべてを掌握しているのだ。
They rule the world from the shadows, transcending nations, with politics, economics, religion, even science in their clutches. Hiccups all of a sudden.
どう見ても陰謀論です。本当にあり
That's obviously a crackpot conspiracy theory. Thank you very much. And then she stopped. Kurisu hangs her head and blushes for some reason.
どうかしたか？
What's wrong?
どうもしてない。ほんとなんでもないから。それ以上追求したら叩くわよ。
Nothing. Really, nothing, okay? Say another word and I hit you. Crazy girl.
それより例の電話レンジはどうなった？
Anyway, what's happened with the phone wave?
何をそんなに興奮しているのだ？ちなみに電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮であって。
I thought you didn't want to get involved. And it's not the phone wave, it's the phone wave name subject to change.
いいから答えなさい。どうなったの？
Just answer me. Have you learned anything?
進展はない。実験を繰り返してみたが、今のところあの放電現象および過去へ遡るメールは一度も再現できていない。
No progress. We've tried repeating the experiment, but at present we haven't been able to reproduce the discharge phenomenon or send another email to the past.
そう。
I see. Another email. Damn you, Shining Finger. I said not to send so many short emails. She doesn't seem to get it. I can't handle this mail demon. Let's save checking the email for later. Or I could check it now. I check it now. I won't let me.
偉そう
Damn
だ
it.
けど、最低限のマナーは知ってるみたいね。
You're pompous, but at least you have some manners.
何のことだ？
What do you mean?
人と話してる時に携帯をいじり出す人って私嫌いだから。
I hate people who play with their phones in the middle of a conversation.
そうか。だからお前初めて会った時俺から強引に携帯を奪ったのだな。
Ah, so that's why you grabbed my phone when we first met.
初めて会った時？そんなことしてない。
When we first met, I didn't do that.
しただろう。俺が定時報告をしている時にお前は俺の手から。
Ah. Yeah, you did. There I was, giving my report when you grabbed my phone out of my hand. I shut my mouth. Phone out of my hand. I shut my mouth before I finish. The events at Radicon. My story of what happened back then doesn't mesh with Daru's story. It didn't mesh with my Yuri's, and now it won't mesh with Kurisu's. So in the end, was that a dream? A hallucination?
何？定時報告って何のこと？
What do you mean, giving your report?
いや、なんでもない。
No, it's nothing.
それで電話レンジカッコ仮の話だったな。
So, about the phone wave, name subject to change.
お前はあの実験の後、タイムマシンなど嘘だなどと悲痛な叫びを上げていた。過去のトラウマでも思い出したか？
After the experiment, you screamed something like, a time machine. It can't be. Did something awaken a past trauma?
おいこら、勝手に私にトラウマ設定をつけるな。
No, and don't go making one up either.
そう。あれはまだ
Oh, now he's going to.
クリスティーナはアーカンソー州の草原で雷に。
Back when she was 5 years old, Christina was on the plains of Arkansas. Lightning.
撃たれとらんわ。5歳の頃はまだバリバリ日本在住よ。っていうかなんでアーカンソーなのよ。
I wasn't hit by lightning, and I was still living in Japan when I was 5. Why Arkansas?
のどかな風景を思い浮かべた時、最初に浮かんだ州の名はアーカンソーであり、次に浮かんだのがオレゴンだった。
Interesting. I was trying to imagine tranquil scenery. The first state to come to mind was Arkansas. Second was Oregon. Huh. Okay, I guess. Sure thing, Rentaro. If that works for you, I guess.
そこはユタじゃない？相対的に見てユタの方がぽくない？
Not Utah? I mean, relatively speaking, isn't Utah more suitable? I can't comment on that either.
では答えよクリスティーナ。なぜあの時嘘だと言った？
Then answer me, Christina. Why did you freak out back then?
別に確信があって言ったわけじゃない。単に信じたくなかっただけってロジックよ。とんでも科学は小説や映画の中だけで十分だわ。
No reason. I simply didn't want to believe. Fringe science should stay in the realm of fiction.
とんでも科学だと？何をバカな。
Fringe science? Don't be ridiculous.
お前もはっきり見たはずだ。メールが過去へと飛んだあの現象を、バナナが瞬間移動したその瞬間を。
You saw it with your own eyes. You saw the email leap to the past. You saw the banana travel instantly through space. Yeah.
見たけど何かの間違いのはず。あるいは私たちが都合のいい解釈をしてるだけ。
I saw. We must be missing something, or maybe we're just seeing what we want to see.
ATF で言わなかった？タイムマシンは今の技術では夢物語よ。
Remember what I said at ATF? Time machines are just a pipe dream given modern technology.
ましてやあんたたちみたいなお遊びサークルは電話と電子レンジをくっつけただけのガラクタでタイムトラベルを起こせるわけがない。
And yet a bunch of amateurs like you just stick a phone and a microwave together and expect time travel to occur. Ridiculous.
だが実際に起きた。お前は自分自身の目で見たことを否定するのか？現実よりも理論こそが正しいというのか？ならば一生詭弁を弄して言葉遊びをしているがいい。
But it did occur. Will you deny what you saw with your own eyes? Are you saying that theories trump reality? And I hope you enjoy sophistry and word games, because that's all you'll ever have.
言葉遊びってどういうこと？
What do you mean, word games?
量子論など俺からしてみれば言葉遊びにしか見えないということだ。
Quantum theory, for example. If you ask me, theories like that are nothing but word games.
ちょっとあんたね、現代物理学を否定する気？何様？
Wait, are you rejecting modern physics? Who do you think you are?
現象に対して素直になれ。起きたことが全てであり、起きていないこと、観測できていないことは全て仮説でしかない。
Trust what you see. The only things that matter are things that happen. Things that don't happen, things that aren't observed, are just hypotheses. Hypotheses.
仮説を積み上げて理論が証明されたとき、それは本物になる。
Hypotheses pile up and theories are verified. They become reality.
そうやって現代物理学は宇宙すべての真実を理解するの。
It's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe.
だが仮説が間違っている場合もある。かのアインシュタインでさえ間違えたことがあるのだ。
Sometimes your hypotheses are mistaken. Even Einstein was wrong about some things.
間違いかもしれないからやらないの？だったらあんたは一生あの小汚いビルに引きこもって王様を気取っていなさい。
Damn, she counters. You're a hard counter. So you're gonna do nothing just because you could be wrong? Then enjoy your dirty little lab and your silly gadgets because that's all you'll ever have.
そんなことじゃ真実には絶対たどり着けない。失敗は成功のもとよ。
You'll never reach the truth that way. Failure teaches success.
なるほど。いい反論だな。
I see. Nice rebuttal.
あくまで上から目線なのな。
You're never getting off your high horse, are you?
ところでクリスティーナよ。俺は常々感じていた。物理学者には矛盾がある。
By the way, Christina, I have always felt that physicists are hypocrites.
矛盾？
What?
現実に起きていて誰もが知っているが未だ解明されておらず、物理学者も手をつけようとしない現象というものは確かに存在する。それについてはどう思う？
There are phenomena that everyone knows occur in reality, but which physicists refuse to research. What do you think about that?
例を挙げてもらわないとわからない。
I don't know what to say unless you give me some examples.
例えば幽霊。
Ghosts, for instance.
オカルトかよ。
The occult? Really?
オカルトだからといって思考停止か？それはお前がたった今言ったことと矛盾するぞ。
You refuse to research it just because it's the occult? That contradicts what you just said.
そんなことじゃ真実には絶対たどり着けない。
You'll never reach the truth that way. They're just doing roundabout arguments here. To be fair.
幽霊を見る人間は
Just
確
going
か
in
に存在
circles.
する。映像としても証拠が存在している。
Just endless circles. People have seen ghosts. There's even photographic evidence.
にもかかわらず、なぜ他の仮説をこねくり回し続けていられるのだ。
So where are the theories? Why did physicists refuse to speak?
専攻が違うわ。
It's a different field of study.
解明されていない現象に先行もクソもあるまい。
Can't call physics the study of natural phenomena, then decide some things don't count.
そうだけど。
True, but
というわけで、
Yeah.
過去へメールを送る現象もきちんと検証すべきだ。助手も力を貸すがいい。
that's why we must investigate the phenomenon of sending emails to the past. You shall assist me.
嫌よ。
No. Kurusu gives me a clear-cut answer, along with her usual glare. So the genius girl really does hate me.
私はとんでも科学には手は出さない。父と同じ失敗は犯さない。
I won't have a hand in your fridge science. I won't make the same mistake my father did.
父？
Your father?
あんたの考えは口だけは立派だけど、学会じゃ通用しない。
You make a fine argument, but it won't work in the scientific community.
タイムトラベル理論を研究してるなんて言った日には干されるのがオチよ。
The day you decide to research time travel is the day you're out of a job.
なぜそう言い切れる？
How can you be so certain?
私の父がそうだった。
Because that's what happened to my father. Kurusu grimaces.
物理学者の父はタイムマシンが大好きだった。
Hmm.
ウェールズのタイムマシンに魅了されて本気で研究していたわ。
My father, a physicist, loved time machines. He was so fascinated by Wells' time machine that he seriously studied time travel.
でもそれにこだわりすぎたせいで学会からは追放に近い扱いを受けた。
But because of his obsession, he was practically exiled from the scientific community.
そんな父を見てきたから私はタイムトラベル研究には関わりたくないの。
I will never get involved in time travel research. This time, her sheer force of will gives me pause. I think she's really pissed. I may have stepped on a landmine here. What do I do? If I get her any angrier, she might seriously hit me. Let's calm her down a little. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if that's gonna work too much, Rintaro. What should I say?
ごめん。感情的になって。
I'm sorry, I get emotional. She apologizes first. Christina's calm character saves me.
気にすることはない。今のはお前の資質を試すため、あえて怒らせたのだからな。
Rintaro, just shut your mouth. And don't worry about it. I wanted to test your character, so I made you angry on purpose. Yeah, that's just gonna get you hit.
とにかく電話レンジはタイムマシンなんかじゃない。
Anyway, the phone wave isn't a time machine.
メールの送受信は人の手で作られたシステムなんだから、そのシステムの範囲内で現象を説明できるはず。
Email is a man-made system, so this phenomenon should be explainable in the scope of that system.
助手の考えは分かった。そこまでタイムマシンを嫌っているとはな。お前の反応はアレルギーに近い。
I understand. I had no idea you hate time machines that much. It's almost like an allergy. I mean, right? Not wrong there, Rentaro. Does come off like that, kind of.
無理にラボ面に誘って迷惑をかけたな。もう二度と来なくていい。
I apologize for forcing you to become a lab man. You don't have to come again. Yeah.
言われなくても来ない。
I wasn't planning on it.
だがこれだけは伝えておく。クリスティーナよ。
But know this, Christina.
クリスティーナって言うな。
Don't call me Christina.
ラボメンナンバー004は永久欠番としておく。この番号はずっとお前のものだ。
That number 004 will be a retired number. That number is yours forever. I finish my speech and turn my back to Christy. I won't look back. I walk away slowly with my eyes closed. It's not a safe thing to do on a crowded street, but okay. It's kind of hard to walk like this. Hope I don't bump into anyone. Wait, am I even walking straight?
何かっこつけてんのよ。
You look ridiculous. My shoulder is suddenly pulled from behind. I brace myself so I don't fall backwards.
何をする。俺によるささやかな演出、後腐れのない別れのシーンを台無しにするとは。貴様それでも俺の助手か。
What are you doing? You've ruined my perfectly staged exit scene. You call yourself my assistant?
だから助手じゃないと言ったろうが。それにこっちにはまだ話があんのよ。
No, I don't call myself your assistant, and besides, I have something to ask you. Still. Damn. Your stubbornness has already returned.
この前は聞けなかったけど、私が刺されたってあんた言ってたわよね。それについての説明を要請する。
I asked you about this before. You said I got stabbed, right? I demand an explanation. Ah, yes, the other real-life phenomenon that has yet to be explained.
あれは俺が見た幻だ。
Ah, that was just something I hallucinated. Let's just leave it at that for now.
なんであんたの夢に私が出てくるの？
Why would you dream about me?
そんなことは知らん。それと夢ではなく幻だ。
I don't know. It wasn't a dream. It was a hallucination.
ドクター中鉢がどうとか言ってたけど、それは？
You said something about Dr. Nakabachi, didn't you?
あの日ラジカンでドクター中鉢がタイムマシンの発表会をしていた。
Dr. Nakabashi held the time machine presentation at Radican that day.
発表会は中止になった。人工衛星が落ちたから。
That presentation was canceled because of the satellite crash.
そういうことになっているようだな。だが俺が見た幻では無事開催された。俺はそれをマユリと一緒に見に行ってお前に声をかけられたのだ。
I don't think that's how it exactly happened there, Rentaro. So it seems, but in my hallucination, the presentation proceeded as planned. Mayuri and I went to see it, and you came over to flirt with me.
私はナンパなんてしない。ましてや、あんたみたいなバカに声はかけない。
I don't flirt, especially not with idiots like you.
だから幻だったと言っているだろう。いや、あるいは幻なのはこちらの世界なのかもな。
Like I said, it wasn't real, okay? No. Maybe this world was what isn't real.
だとしたら電話レンジカッコ仮の謎も解決だ。幻ならば物理法則を無視したことも起こりうる。
And that would explain the riddle of the phone we've named subject to change. This world is some kind of simulation. We can disregard the laws of physics.
現実逃避？意外とチキンね。
Escapism? That's unexpectedly chicken of you.
仮説を提示したのだよ。物理学者お得意のな。
It's a hypothesis. Your favorite thing.
それで、私は誰に刺されたの？もしかしてあんた？
So who stabbed me? And don't tell me it was you. I recall the sight of Kurisu collapse in a puddle of blood. It sends shivers down my spine. Was that really just a hallucination? It was too real. I can clearly remember the smell of blood.
俺が駆けつけた時にはすでにお前は血まみれで倒れていた。犯人は見なかった。
You were already dead when I got there. I didn't see who did it.
わからないな。なんで私が幻でとはいえ殺されなくちゃいけないのよ。恨みでもあるの？
I don't get it. Why do I have to die in your mind? You have something against me?
全くない。その時点では俺とお前は一度だけ話したことがある程度のただの通りすがりの他人だった。
Of course not. At that point in time, we had only spoken once. We were just strangers. Well, that one time we talked was during the events I had met. So strictly speaking, at that point in time, all I knew about her was what I'd read in the magazine.
とにかく接点などほとんどなかった。故に俺はお前の死体を見た後、119番に通報することなくその場を後にしたのだ。
Anyway, we didn't know each other. That's why I ran away instead of calling for an ambulance.
白状者。
And she pouts about that. My hero.
何を望んでいる？過去に戻ってお前の死体を丁重に扱えと？そのためには電話レンジカッコ仮を使えるようにしなければな。
What? You want me to go back in time and give you CPR or something? I'd need to use the phone wave name subject to change. It's for that.
もういいわ。今後そんな幻見ないで。他人の夢の中とはいえ自分が殺されてると思ったらいい気分はしない。
I've heard enough. No more hallucinating about me, okay? Dying isn't fun, even if it is in someone else's head.
保証はできないな。それを実行するためには24時間完璧に俺の脳内を監視しなければなるまい。
I can't make any guarantees. That would require perfect 24-hour surveillance inside my brain.
本当にあんたってああ言えばこう言うわね。
You have a comeback for everything, don't you? Kinda. Kirisu shakes her head. Excuse me. Kirisu shakes her head in exasperation, then turns and walks off towards the station. Looks like she wants to end the conversation. In revenge for last time, I grabbed Kurisu's slender shoulder from behind.
何よ。
What now? Caught her by surprise.
俺の話は終わっていない。
I'm not done talking.
喧嘩売ってるだろ。
You trying to pick a fight?
別れのシーンを台無しにしたお返しだクリスティーナ。己の軽率な行動を恨むのだな。
It's revenge for ruining my farewell scene, Christina. You shall regret your faultless actions.
はいはいわかりました。で、何よ。
Okay, okay. Fine, what is it?
IBN5100 の件。
About the IBN 5100.
剣だとか言われても知らないわよ。何なの？
You don't know what you're talking about.
いや、知らないのならばいい。さらばだ。もう二度と会うこともないだろう。
If you don't know, then forget about it. Farewell. We will not meet again. Again with a dramatic exit. I turn my back to Kurisu. This time I'll make a perfect... Nope.
言いかけたままやめないで。気持ち悪いでしょ。
Hey, don't tell me to forget about it. She grabs my arm. Damn, it's the second time.
IBN5000 何？
What is the IBN 5 whatever?
IBN5100。1975年発売のレトロ PC だ。今探している。
The IBN 5100. It's a retro PC from 1975. I'm looking for one.
何に使うつもり？
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? Looks like she's interested. She was the same way when she came to the lab. I guess this girl is just brimming with curiosity.
気になるか？
Interested? I mean, you are acting interested in the subject matter. Kurisu quickly averts her eyes. Christina. But she doesn't let go of my arm.
気になるのだな。
You're interested, aren't you?
少しだけよ。
Just a little.
ならば答えよう。IBN5100 はセルンの秘密につながっている。
I shall answer. The IBN 5100 is the key to unlocking CERN's most closely guarded secrets.
セルン。あのセルン？
CERN? You mean the CERN? Yeah,
いかに
the CERN.
そして我がラボが総力を挙げて調べたところによれば、セルンはタイムトラベルについて研究している痕跡がある。
Indeed, through the tireless efforts of my faithful lab members, we have uncovered evidence that CERN is researching time travel. Come, be astonished.
バカみたい。聞いて損した。
Great, I shouldn't have asked. Kadisi gives me a cold stare, then lets go and starts walking away. This time she's gone for good. Damn you. Just you watch. I will expose certain secrets if it's the last thing I do. Indeed. Let's check that email. The next day, I decided to hit Akiba's computer parts stores. Let's look at the email. Another message from a shining finger. From Moeka. And subject, sorry. Was I being annoying? I'm sorry, but I really need information on the IBN 5100, and you're the only lead I have right now. I'm relying on you, Okabe-kun. Okabe-kun, yeah. I swear I won't send any more short mails, so please don't abandon me. I need you to help me look for an IBN 5100. I promise to let you know as soon as I learn anything, so let's work together, okay? Let's see. I should probably make a quick save file. While I'm at it. Oh. Over. Yes. Save the game. There we go. Actually, I'm getting a little worn out now. I think I'm gonna call a stream here for today. I need to take care of a few things anyways before I do another thing later today. So, on that note, I did just save it, but I will save again just because, yes. That's how my brain works. Where's the button for that? Hold on. Anyway, hold on. Make sure this is set to that. Turn the desktop audio off. And switch to my end card. Stop real quick. It's a game. Yes. Close that up. Okay. There we go. Alright, alright. Shrink this back down into here. Check something. Okay. Close that real quick. Let me look at something real quick. Oh, before I get double audio. Oh, that off. Let's check something right quick. I didn't think so. Okay. But anyway. That'll do it for today's stream of Steins Gate. I thank everyone for being here. I hope you had a lovely time. Thank you very much for the gifted sub from Spiff. Very much appreciate that for Nick. Sadly, once again, we must close the doors to the Yggdrasil Library. We will reopen the doors again tomorrow at 8 a.m. EST to do our third and final stream for the week of Steins Gate. Should be getting into chapter 3 by that point, because we're near the end of chapter 2 now, I think. And yes, I haven't forgotten about making sure I get that clip for you. I will make sure to acquire that. I've got the timestamp you gave me, so I will do that in just a little bit. And then I will upload it, of course. Share it naturally. Naturally. I don't think I'm gonna do a raid today because I gotta take care of something right after stream immediately. So need to run to the store and all that good fun stuff before it gets too late in the day. Just before noon now, so. But I will of course catch you later, and I hope everyone had a great time. And until then, I will see you again. Bye bye.